Yo. Hey, Irrational Kiss. Hello, Samina. How you doing? Scorpio forever, my girl. How y'all doing tonight? What y'all got going on? Lilith. Hey, baby. Hey, Anel. Famous Nobody. How you been? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. He writes out all my scriptions. He leaves all my troubles in the room. I gotta make my own intro music, y'all, because, I'm tired of getting dinged on this copyright shit. YouTube get on my motherfucking nerves. I love my music. Y'all know I love my music. I just want to play my music, and then just chill. But no. Copyright. These motherfuckers get on my nerves. You about to start your intermittent fast? Ooh, okay. So what do you do? Like, do you do the 12 hour, the 16, the 18? I have to build myself up. So, like, I think I'm going to start at 12. That's what I've been aiming for lately. And then I just have to work my way up. The most I've ever done was 20 hours fasted. I'm telling you, like, I mean, I can do it. Like, once you train your body, it's not that bad, but whoo. We're going to talk about Dr. Dre in terms of his divorce and his sinistry with Nicole Young. Because, I don't know about y'all, but I haven't seen a lot of information about them. Like, as a couple, obviously we know they're going through a divorce, and that part has been in the headlines. But, like, in terms of, like, before this, I didn't even know who she was, to be honest with you. And there's not much that is clear or made apparent about the dynamics of their relationships, and even why they would be going through what they're going through now, which is something I wanted to unpack. And more so focusing on her, because I think most of us know. I mean, do we really need, like, a thorough astrological analysis on Dr. Dre? He's he's a woman beater. He's a woman beater. He's something else, which I'm gonna forego mentioning. But he's a woman beater. Okay. Big swole ass. Get all those muscles just to go beat up a bitch. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? You're not late. I just started NW. You do the 16-8. Hi, Simbi. Or is it Simbai? I'm sorry. Hope I don't butcher your name. Wasn't she supposed to be a jump off when he was with Michelle? I don't know if she was the jump off. She could have been. I don't know. But I know that, like, he married her after Michelle. And I always question why women get themselves into situations, and not to sound like the victim blamey type, but, if a nigga is known to be a woman beater, what you doing with him? But when you take into consideration the celebrity, the star power of it all, I really feel like Dr. Dre has met his match. Okay, he's met his equal, and I'm here for it. It's a lot of people who, women too, who I saw were, like, really upset. Like, how dare she ask for $2 million a month? I mean, granted, that is, like, a lot of money, but I'm not about to be over here crying tattoo tears for Dr. Dre and his plight. I don't give a fuck about Dr. Dre, okay? I hope she asked for $200 million a month. Fuck a Dr. Dre. I hope she bleeds him dry. I'm not, I don't really have it in me to sympathize with a Dr. Dre. I just don't. His music is impeccable. He's an excellent, producer, brilliant mind artistically. trash individual. He's one of the main reasons why I really do take pride in separating the art from the artist, because that is a fucking horrendous man. He's a horrendous man. Deplorable. Deplorable. And about that, so I want to like make like a public service announcement about Lilith, about Black Moon Lilith, not like my girl Lilith. So basically, like, I noticed a lot of people really be caring about Black Moon Lilith. And do y'all know something I don't? Because I really don't think it's that important, y'all. Unless you're talking about like a person's sexuality, like specifically if their sexuality is being dissected, you know, like suppressed desires. I hate to tell y'all, but like Black Moon Lilith is not that important. Yeah, y'all be defending men that won't spit on y'all if you were on fire. Just like, don't get me. And look, y'all know I don't know any other way to be. I don't want to say real because everybody kind of think they real, but transparent. Like when we do these lives and when I do these celebrity readings and I'm interpreting their charts and giving my personal opinion because, you know, that's just what I do. That's what we do on this channel. I find that I've worked myself into a corner, and I know for a fact I have or will in the future, like eventually pass up on opportunities to work with celebrities. Because I'm noticing a lot of celebrities who are into like astrology and tarot and things like that, they gravitate towards people whose platforms are very, I would say, what's the word? What's a good way to put it? I'm not going to say dumbed down, but it's very kind of like, even when they do their celebrity readings, they handle them with kid gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like people who are always PC and who really avoid and toe the line with like trying to offend people and piss people off. And I'm not that girl. And y'all know celebrities are the type of people, especially if they're paying you, they want you to tell them what they want to hear. They want your opinions of them to reflect what they want to hear. And I'm not that bitch. Like I'm just not. And I've accepted the fact that although I've in the past, I wouldn't mind working with celebrities. I probably won't have a lot of celebrity clientele. And I say that because thinking about Summer Walker, she needs help. She needs help. She needs all the esoteric help that she can get. But before I go off on the tangent, because y'all know I can, okay, we're going to go ahead and start off with this Nicole. I'm going to start off with Nicole Young's chart. Your Aries rising. I'm actually a Libra rising. I'm a Libra rising, Kiki. But I'm a Sagittarius, so that's that fire. That fire you talking about. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in too. Lilith in the first house. Yeah. I mean, you might be a little bit more in touch with your like suppressed sexual desires, but I don't really think in the grand scheme of things, like when I'm interpreting a chart, it's not even on the top like 20 things that I'm looking for, unless this person has specifically come to me with a request that would require me to examine, like I said, their sexual desires or any type of conflict that they may have with their sexuality or something like that. Like, you know, it's just very rare circumstances where I'm like, ooh, where your Black Moon Lilith at? Like, normally I don't. And every astrologer is different. You know, I'm on astrology Twitter, and I see a lot of astrologers like really like they like that shit. I don't give a fuck about your Black Moon Lilith. Like I just don't. But you know, I accommodate you if you're a paying client and you're like, hey, specifically, I need to know about my Black Moon Lilith. I'm like, okay, but for the most part, it's not that it doesn't have that much of an impact on your personality the way people think. You know, it does. But that's just me. That's just me. So I give Aries teas. Like I said, maybe it's the fire, maybe it's the Sag energy. I don't know. Britney Spears is a Libra rising Sag sun. Oh Lord, Britney Spears got some problems. She's about to transform herself into a drag queen. Well, you need to watch my Summer Walker reading because I actually feel like you know what? I'm gonna just shut up. All right, so let's get started with Miss Nicole. Miss Nicole. And I think I'm gonna I'm in the mood to share my screen tonight. So you guys won't have to just look at like one thing. So give me a second. Let's see. Application window. Chrome tab. Yeah. All right. So as you can see here, like so, Nicole Young, which is Dr. Dre's wife, his current wife that he's undergoing this divorce with, she was born on January 1st, 1970. Y'all, I was so not surprised to find that she was a Capricorn. I mean, it's so crazy. I've been spending so much time on like Capricorns lately. I don't know what it, well, I do know what it is, right? I did a series on dark-sided Capricorn mothers on my Patreon. If you're not a Patreon member, go check that out. But I also did a reading for Mulatto. That's my most recent video on here. She's a Capricorn. It's just so much Capricorn energy. And in a nutshell, Capricorns are people, especially Capricorn women, specifically the dark-sided ones, who are attracted to men with lots of power, lots of status, right? They're all about material gain. What can they gain, right? So, and when you take into consideration, she was born on the 1st, and her sun is actually at the 10th degree, which breaks down to the number 1 again. You know, that number 1 is very masculine. Okay, so this could deal with her being a woman who, I mean, she gives me alpha female kind of tease too. And these could be women who always have issues with men. They naturally have issues with the men in their lives. They could have had some major daddy issues as well. They could have problems with their children, but there are also people who, you know, they could have control issues themselves. They can enter a lot of relationships where power struggles could be very prominent. They could also be kind of abusive women themselves or attract abusive men, which, you know, considering that we're talking about Dr. Dre, is not surprising. And once again, you know, status, materialistic things are very important to them. They're naturally prone to date very powerful businessmen and even athletes with that number 1 energy. And I thought it was very interesting because I had heard that before Dr. Dre, she actually dated, I don't know if he was a football player, basketball player, something of the sort. But that number 1 could also even deal with like just celebrities in general, where she's a woman who's naturally drawn towards men who are very popular. Like I said, be it athletes, be it men who work in the music industry or who have and leverage a lot of power. So there's that. Her sun is conjunct her Venus at the 4th degree of Capricorn. And with this aspect, Nicole is a woman who is about her money, about her Skrilla, like they say in P-Valley. She's about her Skrilla. Okay. She's strictly about the money. I'm here for the cash. Let's not get it fucked up. And these women can be very opportunistic, especially when choosing partners. It's a business. They conduct their relationship like businesses. These are women who even operate under the mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna be a mogul, he's gonna be a mogul, and we come together in whatever the case may be. Which is also interesting because I had heard that throughout their marriage, they worked on a lot of joint ventures together. They did a lot of business together and all that shit. And with her Venus at the 4th degree, that number 4 deals with entitlement. So this could even deal with where, okay, she is this woman of high affluence, or she strives to get with these men of high affluence, and therefore feels very entitled to their money. Can't make this shit up. Okay, this deals with her feeling very entitled to her partner's money. Okay, her Venus is, and this is why I think that she's going to fare well. I don't know if she's going to get the actual number that she requested, because everybody, I mean, you don't have to be a lawyer to understand that when you're talking about legality and disputes and things of that nature, you go high so that you can work your way down to a number that you want, right? So aiming high for a ridiculous amount of money can ensure that by the time you finish your negotiation, I mean, and she's a lawyer herself, she knows this. By the time you finish your negotiation, you'll be somewhere within the ballpark of what you wanted anyway. Okay, but her Venus is forming a sextile to her Jupiter in Scorpio, and this is the aspect that could point towards her being able to like hit the jackpot. And this is why I say I think she's going to fare really well in this whole divorce proceeding. Y'all mark my words. She's going to make out, I would say, with the unpreceded amount of money. If not an unpreceded amount of money, it's going to be a lot. Like, it's going to be a lot. She's not going home with $1,500, $3,500, $5,000 a month. Sis is going to make a lot of money. And this aspect can point towards a person, specifically a woman, who could receive a lot of unearned income, especially by way of things like spousal support, child support, so on and so forth. Okay. These are people who could get, like, when I say a lot of money from their partners, a lot. These are women who could even attract men who like trick off on them really heavy too. But also, even when you consider that Jupiter deals with the court system and stuff like that, like, she is going to get a lot of money, period. Her sun is also forming a sextile to her Mars at the 12th degree of Pisces. That's an aspect that can even support her being a kept woman. She's a kept woman, being spoiled, right? But it comes at a cost. It comes with the price, because that Mars and Pisces does require a lot of sacrifice in order to be in a relationship with these men, okay? Or with your choice of men. Her Venus is also squaring her Pluto at the 27th degree of Virgo, which does deal with her being in abusive relationships. And I can't remember if she alleged that Dr. Dre abused her. Y'all feel free to let me know in the comment section. But in its most literal sense, I can absolutely see her being in a physically abusive relationship, which, once again, I mean, it really does not take a rocket scientist understanding Dr. Dre's track record. He has been publicly, like, on paper, there is so much documented, verifiable evidence of him abusing and beating women. So I don't understand why people would assume him being married would cause him to just like, oh, I'm changing, I don't hit women no more. Like, but whatever. However, her Venus, once again, squaring Pluto, absolutely reflects that. It could deal with her being even in a relationship with a very controlling man, but I also think she's controlling herself. And there are a lot of power struggles that could ensue within this particular relationship. And this is also reinforced with her Virgo. She's a Virgo South Node, y'all. And you can look at all this Virgo energy too as her, because didn't she work for Dr. Dre initially? So this could even deal with her being in the situations where she has offered and rendered services to a lot of the men in her life, where she serves a lot of men. And I'm allegedly, I see this in the charts of women who are like, who can smut themselves out to men in power, almost on like a borderline prostitution type tea. It does give me prostitute, like I'm a well-to-do call girl type of tea. You know what I mean? I don't slut shame. I love sex workers. Get it how you live it. I'm just calling it like I see it. Okay. But nonetheless, that's just that on that. And I could see him being very micromanaging, like Dr. Dre. And it also doesn't help that his Mars is conjunct her South Node. His Mars is also conjunct her Pluto. So I mean, in that Virgo Mars, those are some of the craziest individuals. Like, whenever you have that Mars in a mutable sign, like I always say, like it can yield some of the worst tempers ever. And I actually feel really bad for her. With his Mars conjunct her Pluto, I'm pretty sure they've had some pretty nasty ass fights. Dr. Dre be, Lord have mercy. So there's that, right? And then when you hop into the synastry component of it all, Nicole's sun is in Dr. Dre's 8th house, which could be another confirmation of abuse and a relationship that was just kind of doomed to fail. Because when a person's sun falls in your 8th house, this could deal with where situations that are outside of your control can come and kind of get in between the two of you. But it could also even deal with where you guys are just naturally going to have a very toxic, tumultuous love-hate relationship, just all over the place. You guys could bring out the worst in each other. So there's that. But this also could even deal with where with her son in his 8th house, right? That Capricorn energy, where she directly, once again, used him. Dr. Dre met his match. Nicole, especially when you look at her chart, right? She is not a woman that gives me, sweet and demure kind of tea. She doesn't give me, and this is not to say that she can't be that way, because she does have that Pisces Mars. She's a Pisces North Node, but for the most part, she is a woman who is very meticulous about things, right? And like knows what she wants, and like when she has her sights set on something, there's really not that much emotion put into it. It just, with that Piscean energy, she strikes me as somebody who is just willing to make the necessary sacrifices to get what she wants, if that makes sense. But this could also deal with where they have, or where she could be kind of like a vampire, or she could leech off of him, or where, once again, he's going to have to come up off of his shit and give her, she's going to get a lot of his money. Okay. I can even see a situation where, like, I don't know what kind of business dealings they have in the works, but Dr. J could fuck around and die, like drop dead. And I promise you, even if they are divorced, Nicole Young will still be making money off of him. So I don't know what they have going on, but I'm going to go ahead and read the comments right now. She needs to take all the monies, all of it. Her face ate those punches, strong face ass. Yes, I know. That's why they get with these women. Boom. Right. These exoticals. See. Yeah, the ill with the Virgo Mars. It's gross. Suge Knight is a Virgo Mars. I'm telling you, if you meet a man with my stepfather had a Virgo Mars, and yeah, he was very abusive growing up. Up close and personal, I witnessed this. These men with that Mars and Virgo I can't even get my words out. It's really all mutable signs, like, Sagittarius Mars individuals, Gemini Mars individuals, Piscean Mars individuals. So like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if she had a little temper on her as well. But it's something about that Virgo Mars that just hits every time. Like, literally, pun intended. These niggas are fucking crazy. Another really good example of Mars and Virgo, and just how dysfunctional and fucking violent it can be, is Gucci Mane. Now, I know some of my younger folks, because I know I have a fairly young audience. You guys might know, the Gucci with the big ass veneers, and he got the 6-pack. No. I'm talking about Gucci Mane, who was popping them pills, who was on them perks and them Zans, and who used to sit there and lean, and he had that big old lean gut. Okay. Chopper on the floor. Pistol on the couch. Hood rich, so I never had a bank account. Junkies going in, junkies going out. Made 100,000 in my trap house. That Gucci was a hot mess. There were so many rumors going like around in Atlanta about the stuff he used to do to women. I still have a video of where he punched out his artist. It was a female artist he had named Matt Breezy. And she was on that song that he had back in the day called Shawty Got an Ass on Her. And they did a performance at a club and they got into it and he punched this girl in the face. Hard, like a grown man. He used to do shit like that. Or like there was another time where it was reported that he threw a woman out of a moving car because she wouldn't fuck him. Big Gucci. That nigga is fucking crazy. And that is literally that Virgo Mars. They lose their minds. They are some of the most, oh my God, unstable individuals. Like if you can help it, just please. Nah, Suge was in the right chain. I don't know if she's mixed with white. You have Pluto in the 8th house, opposing Mars and trying to ascendant. Gemini Mars are crazy. They are. Yes, Simbi. Okay, so you remember pushing bitches out of cars. I'm a Virgo sun and I'd rather hit you than argue. I believe it. And people be getting Virgos fucked up. Like Virgo suns, I want to correct that too. For that same reason. Like it's real easy. Even Pisces to kind of get Virgo and Pisces kind of fucked up. And then you learn the hard way. That's the drugs. Gucci, you don't love me. Gucci, you don't love me. Gucci used to he did look like a toad, Lilith. He looked like that Smacks frog from the cereal box. He not cute now. Like I said, with them big ass fucking dentures. Them big ass granddaddy teeth. What happened to the ice cream cone tattoo? That's a good question. I don't know. Hey, NYC Black Honey. Yeah, don't get Virgos fucked up. Right. Cancer Mars individuals can be really unstable just because Mars doesn't like being in Cancer. And these are, I would say, especially when you're talking about women with their Cancer and Mars, they tend to have a lot of domestic problems, family issues. Maybe they grew up with like abusive ass parents or some shit. But they also attract abusive men. And they can kind of be very, not kind of, they are very like, they act off of their emotions a lot of times. So they're very just irrational and all over the place, incapable of being objective about shit. They're always putting their feelings and shit. But it hits a little different. There's something about mutable Mars signs that hit very differently. Very differently. And you know what it is? It's the fact that when you think about mutable energy, what is mutable energy, right? It is an energy that adapts. It adapts to certain situations. It adapts to people and places and things. So these are people, even when you're talking about people who have mutable sun signs, it's like, or even mutable moons, when they're placed in situations, even uncomfortable situations, these are people who can take licks, take the punches, or, you know, a person is picking at you or a situation is poking at you, right? They can kind of deal, they can navigate and move their way around the situation and adapt and accommodate to the situation. But once they've reached a point internally where there is nothing else left to like accommodate, and where they back themselves into a rock, what between a rock and a hard place, they snap. And it's a snap that people don't see coming. And And it's a kind of snap that can end people, like people can wind up on the news, where these people can, their tempers can be so above and beyond what is like even called for the situation. It's a situation where like a person could, like, for example, let's say a kid is at school, whatever, a Gemini kid's at school and they're being bullied, right? Or a kid with like the Gemini Mars is at school and they're being bullied, and their bully every day is like, "Hey, what's up, punk nigga, pussy ass nigga? Let me see you after school. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see you. Yeah, that's why your mama got an OnlyFans account. Tell her to post more anal video. Whatever the fuck bullies say these days, right? Pushes them, punches them, right? Because of that mutable energy, okay, they might try to reason, or like I said, adapt and accommodate, or act like they don't care, or do whatever they can to kind of try to evade or mitigate the situation or ease the tension. And it slowly builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. And then one day the bully taps him on the shoulder. Next thing you know, the Gemini kid then brought a knife to school. He stabs the nigga in the trachea, and he won't stop stabbing him until the police come and pulls him up off of him. Like, it's like that type of thing. Like, they hit a switch and then they go off on a tangent. And it's almost like my mentor, shout out to Rabina, always describes it as like that mutable energy being the runaway train. Like, you can't do anything to stop a train. Like, you just have to wait until it like reaches where it's supposed to go. And that's it. And that's what makes it so dangerous and just like unpredictable. It's out of your control. It's out of their control. Whew. And I'm speaking from experience because I have a mutable sun and moon. So that shit is woo. A whole lot of. We give warnings. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's just something that hits different. Like, different. I can't explain it. But yeah, like I said, I want to get back on task. So getting into their synastry, Dr. Dre's sun is at the 29th degree of Aquarius, squaring Shorty's Neptune at the 29th degree of Aquarius. And that right there could even, that number 29 is a very critical and analytic degree. And in astrology, a lot of times it correlates with instability, lots of conflict and tension. But even violence, like domestic violence with that number 29. So that's something else that could even deal with, like, them having a very abusive relationship. I could see them doing a lot of cheating. And this deals with like Shorty, what's her name? Nicole, being the type to objectify him. Like, literally viewing him as like a lick, a mark. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if she had a whole nother nigga on the side, but she was just dealing with Dr. Dre just to deal with him, like, because of who he is. I mean, but he could have been cheating too, but this literally directly points to where, like, she really feels like we are one. We operate as one. I have what you have. And where she could be very hell-bent and meticulous on the get back. Okay? Because her Neptune is at the 29th degree of Scorpio. And with this aspect, don't be surprised if she comes forward with some very shocking claims. She knows where this aspect could point to, where she knows where a lot of the skeletons and the bodies are buried. Dr. Dre's Uranus is opposing her Mars and Pisces. That could deal with him being a tyrant. It could deal with, once again, her sacrificing a lot to be with him. As well as, like, I get the vibe that they could be the type of people to have like separated in private many times before. Dr. Dre's Pluto is once again opposing her Mars, very much giving me abuse. I said it was conjunct last time, didn't I? I lied. It's opposing her Mars, giving me very much abusive tease. And that's also reinforced with his Mars conjunct his Mars conjunct her Pluto. Wait, his Pluto conjunct her Mars. His Mars is conjunct her Pluto. Yeah. And I just feel like, I mean, I know it's a fact. He's beat her the fuck up. Like, I just know it. I know it. Let me see what else they got going on. Anything else that's worth mentioning? Her Mercury is at the 29th degree of Capricorn at number 29 once again. Could absolutely deal with, I mean, mental abuse, her going through mental abuse. I also found it very interesting that she is a Libra moon. How did I forget that? She's a Libra moon, so I thought that was kind of interesting. And her being a Libra moon actually deals with her being an attorney. It could deal with her being codependent and addicted to relationships, that kind of thing. But her moon is also conjunct her Uranus, which reinforces this theme of like, what's yours is mine. Okay. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine, nigga. And we gonna go to court about that shit. And her Uranus is opposing her Chiron in Aries. So that's her being engaged in a court dispute, her willing to fight it out in court. Her sun is also squaring Uranus. I also get the vibe that her relationship with Dr. Dre wasn't a very close and intimate one. Once again, I feel like it was very business related on her end. This could deal with her even being the type of woman to not even have a super nurturing relationship with her children. She gives me the vibes that she can be all about optics, right? Not nurturing at all. And it could deal with why she has such expensive taste, and why, you know, when they came out with that itemized list of all of the expenses, people were like, what the hell? Hell no. Why she need that moon conjunct Uranus and Libra energy? These are women like, or even when you think about Capricorn women too, but these are specifically that Libra energy likes to keep up with things, right? So these are people who want the latest this, the latest that. They want to be current and up to speed with the times. And, you know, I want the latest fashions, and we have to have this and that. They enroll their children in all the best schools and this, and, you know, very much socialite type of tease, you know. And she even gives me the vibe that she probably be on social media. She care about what people think and all that shit. Like, you know, it gives you very like Kim Kardashian realness. Let me see what else. Her Venus is squaring her Chiron, okay, in Aries. That's another aspect that could deal with her being in very abusive, physically abusive relationships. So anybody who's saying that like he didn't hit that lady, or like, you're delusional. Her Venus is squaring her Uranus at that 8th degree of Libra. It's another aspect that could deal with her being in an emotionless relationship. But it could also even deal with where she attracts gay men. Ooh. I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of her secrets. Excuse me, that she either kept for him or something that she's going to out him about in the future. Because Dr. Dre is a fruit cup. He's DL. Allegedly. It could also even deal with where she's kind of robotic. It ties back into that business first thing when it comes to her relationships. So you guys make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button too for me. Now does he look like he's a booty bandit? Is Dr. Dre really gay? Yes. I hate to say it like that, but he is. That sun at the 29th degree of Aquarius, yeah, he is. Then he got Mercury and Venus in Aquarius. I'm looking at his chart now. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh yeah. And he's a Gemini North though, but let's see. Dr. Dre is into men, especially with his Venus squaring Neptune. He might be into. He gives me trans. Like he might be into trans women with that Venus square Neptune. Or shit, that could even deal with him being the more feminine type himself. I wouldn't be surprised if she caught him in her panties and shit. Even with her Mars conjunct her Pisces North Node. Excuse me. That could deal with like, I mean, that could literally deal with her keeping secrets about, whatever man she's dealing with. Now, I will say on her end though, that could, because I know that there was a claim about her embezzling money or stealing money. Once again, with her Mars conjunct that Pisces North Node. I mean, that does not put her in a situation where that's beyond her, like, stealing and shit, embezzling money. But at the same time, Dr. Dre got his Mercury square Neptune. That nigga's a fucking liar. Now, I will say that Mars conjunct her Pisces North Node could also deal with where she attracts addicts. Dr. Dre has made it very public in the past that he was an alcoholic. He's battled alcoholism. I don't think that's gone anywhere though. The dentist that stabbed her ex-fiance's girl in North Carolina, she is Virgo, sign of Pisces, mutable. Ooh, child. That's crazy. She's a dentist too. That is such a Virgo / Piscean profession. But yeah, wow. That's what makes me more mad. Like, why are you coming for me? Right. Right. Cardi is probably going to go back to Offset. I'll do a synastry reading between them, but I'll post it to my Patreon. So once again, if you guys are not a member of my Patreon, I'll make sure to put the description or all the information in the description box once I upload this live. She's a Libra moon. Yep. I mean, your moon doesn't necessarily have anything to do with you. I mean, for the most part, it's not a huge factor when it comes to your physical appearance. Yeah, Cardi loves Offset more than he loves her. Well, I will say Offset has his, in addition to him being a Sagittarius, and I'm always preaching about how Sagittarian men are whores. But his Mars, he has a Sagittarius Mars that's squaring his Jupiter. He has no self-control. So he's one of those people where it's impulsive. Like he's an impulsive cheater. It's like he has a problem. Girl, you could die. What did Jocelyn say? Girl, you could die, be born again, die again, and be born again, and he still wouldn't be faithful. I had a Libra that fell for a Sag, and he used to degrade her. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What's her Venus in? Her Venus is in Capricorn. It's conjunct her sun. In her in her panties, in your panties, in your damn panties. Dr. Dre face look like he's been stretched out before. Tupac never lied about shit. I still believe he fucked Faith Evans. Yes, his mansion parties were very suspect from what I heard. I've heard that too, Scorpio forever. I've heard that too. Sag men will have you deep in your feelings if you don't know how to handle them. When I say they are whores, y'all make sure y'all get those likes up too. Hit that like button. If you've joined the chat, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. But yes, Sagittarius men are very much thotties. 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 I got played by a Sagittarius man before, but he had some good dick. Sounds about right. Sagittarius men are the worst. Sagittarius women are some of the ride or die. Boo Boo Kitty, I'm not a ride or die, baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm hopping right the fuck out the car. Sagittarius women, I wouldn't categorize them as ride or die. Sagittarius women are alpha women. We gonna ride or die for ourselves, but for you, like for a nigga, I don't know about that, Chief. You can die by yourself. I ain't riding or dying for nan nigga. Sag man can't stop, won't stop. Oh Lord. That Jupiter love. I think I told this story before, but I had to learn the hard way about Sagittarius men because I used to deal with one who, oh my God, to this day, like he is so fucking fine. Like, oh, he was so fine. He was so fucking fine. I met him at my 20th birthday party. All my friends threw me a party at the Kappa house because they come to find out one of the Kappas my girls was smashing. His birthday was the day after mine. So we coming back from like the Thanksgiving break and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to, throw a little party, whatever. So I get there on the night of and I see this nigga in the corner. And, my type used to be, it's evolved over the years, but I used to really love cornbread complected men. And he was tall, he was light skinned, he had like lots of tattoos. He was giving me very much Chris Breezy. Not even really Chris Breezy, but he was just sexy. Like, and I had seen him around campus, and he was one of the newer Kappas, and he was just everything. And I was just like, I want that nigga. And so I just walked up to him, and like the Sagittarius he is, like we just hit it off. Like we hit it off, and next thing you know, like. We just started fucking, and we literally had like a friends with benefits relationship for about 8 years, and it ended finally, really not that long ago. Like it finally ended because I woke up to the fact, like, even though I'm a Sagittarius too, I still got a lot of energy in me that made me I just fell for the bullshit, y'all. Like, basically, I took an L. I went outside. Like, I was simping. Like, he was just, I just wanted him so bad. And it was the fact that I knew I couldn't have him. He was such a Sagittarius nigga. Like, he was very flighty. He was here and there. Like, they the type of niggas, like, and they liked so many different type of women. Like, you'll look at, because I would run across bitches he used to fuck with on campus. And we looked absolutely nothing like each other. I'm tall. I've always had hips. I've always had ass. But then I come across a bitch who's short and petite, or like he'll, fuck with a white girl or a Spanish girl. That's one thing about Sagittarians. They love their variety. The Sagittarius men, they look at women like buffets. Like, I want that one. I want that one. I want to try that one. I want to try that flavor. And I mean, he just used to, he just introduced me to some of the freakiest shit. And he is Scorpio moon. Like, it was just like, oh my God. Like, he blew my mind, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, as soon as me and my daughter's father broke up, and I used to cheat on my daughter's father with him like the whole time. Like, and then when we broke up, I ran right back. And at a certain point, it started clicking. And like, but I will say, because Sagittarians are so much fun and so spontaneous, we had some of the best sexual encounters, like some of the best sex stories. Like, I used to work at Macy's, like 2016, and I remember one day he came to my job and we fucked in the dressing room, or, you know, he had sickle cell. Oh, I hope I'm not giving it away. I don't think nobody who went to my school watched this. I hope not. He had sickle cell, so he used to be in and out the hospital for long periods of time. And like one time, I told the people at the front desk I was his sister, and I went to go see him at the hospital, and we fucked in the hospital room, like in between the nurses switching in and out. Like, it would just be fun shit like that. So if you like stuff like that, Sagittarius men are very fun. But like, if you're looking for anything long term, if you're looking for monogamy, not saying that none of them are capable of it, but like, you just have to accept, like, there's always going to be that factor. Like, they're always going to have a wandering eye. They're always going to look for a certain sense of adventure. Like, it's just, I don't know. If you're not built for it, you have to be built for a Sagittarius man. If you're not built for them, it's not going to work. I swear to God, it's not going to work. What type of freaky shit? It was like freaky shit, like he was the first one to introduce me like to the whole concept of anal. I'm not gonna lie. Now I will say, looking back, I be questioning because he's a Kappa. I'm like, that nigga was probably bisexual. But it is what it is. I live in Atlanta. Most of these niggas is bisexual. But like, he would say stuff like, you know, I was on my period one time. He wanted the link, and I was like, nah, babe, like, you know, it's that time of the month. He was like, well, you know what they say, when the front door closed, that means you got to go through the back. Like, he would just have these smooth ass sayings, and I'm like, huh? Like, wait, what? Are you saying you want my booty? Like, just stuff like that. Or like, I remember I had the flu, and like, he picked me up, and he was kicking it like he was trying to nurse me back to health. This nigga ate my coochie. I'm like, nigga, I'm sick. And I swear to God, if the coronavirus was around back then, he would have picked me up with corona and still dicked me down and ate me out and some more shit. Like, he was just very freaky, very experimental. That's sad shit. Like, I love it. I'm with it. But and I remember one time when I was spending the night over his house, we had fucked. And I remember, you know, when you're in that state of consciousness where you're not really asleep, but you're not really awake. So, but when you wake up later that day, you can kind of recall certain things in your mind. I remember spending the night at his house, and I'm guessing his main bitch, which is, I'm just assuming that's who it was trying to come over, and she was blowing up his phone. And I remember him answering the phone, and I remember a girl screaming at him like, oh, I'm gonna say his name. We gonna call him Steven. She was like, Steven, what the fuck is you doing? Who the fuck is you over there? But like, you can hear her screaming through the phone, and he was so smooth. He was like, man, shawty, what you talking about? Like, chill, like, what you talking about? And like, I heard it, but I didn't hear it. And then later that day, when I kind of replayed the conversation, I was like, bro, this nigga ain't shit. I'm still gonna fuck him though, but he ain't shit. A Sag played me so good. I salute him. See, fine as fuck. Whew. I'm trying to tell you. You a cheater. Yeah, I mean, I have cheated before. Ain't no shame in my game. It is what it is. Me and that's a whole nother conversation for a different line. We cheated on each other, but yes, I be with the shit, nigga. I'm cheating, especially if you cheat first. Fuck out of here. The fuck you thought this was? Yes, the Sagittarius. Everybody has a traumatic Sagittarius story. I swear, I dated a Sag and hated always hearing about all the women. I'm trying to tell you, the hospital room. Yes, the hospital room, Lily. You ain't had no dick till you had some hospital room dick. I'm trying to tell you. I dated a Sag and hated. Oh yeah, I read that already. Yes, he told me he hoped. Wait, he said he hoped you flipped your core. Oh, that's crazy. The Sagittarius was a hoe, but he was so possessive too. Ooh, them the worst type of hoes. It's like, okay, so which is it? Like DMX, like what type of games are being played? How's it going down? Mars and Leo conjunct Moon. So are you saying what? Your Mars conjunct another man's Leo Moon in Synastry? I got played by a Sag. Yes, he had a hospital gown. He had the hospital gown too. That's not smooth. I thought he was smooth. Like maybe not necessarily in like not getting caught up, but smooth in like every time you said something, like he had an answer for it. Like even when you ask him a question, you be like, "So what are we, Steven? I mean, what are we not?" Like I mean, he'd say that, but it'd be like shit like that, like what are we not, or like why would you ask that? Like, I don't know. He just had a way of like really knowing where to hit me to kind of disarm me whenever I would be up in arms. Okay, Scorpio forever. Your Sag used to want you to fuck on coke. Okay, I did that before. Me and my Sag, that's what we did before. He was the first one to introduce me to that. Like, and granted, I mean, I've only did it once. It's not that deep. Like, we're not. This isn't a Bobby and Whitney love story here, but like it's shit like that. Like, and at the time I was very young, so it's like shit that could be like dangerous, exciting, adventurous. Like, what he wants to like, let's fuck on coke. Like, yes, let's do a bump and fuck. Like, it's just so like, oh my god, that shit is so sexy to me. Like, it's just. And then I was like, shit, if this is the type of fucking Bobby and Whitney was doing, I don't want no more of it because this shit was a little too good. A little too good. Like cocaine, girl. I mean, hey. I mean, hey. I will say that was the best sex I've ever had in my life. It is what it is. I done ate a whole edible watching this. Just yeah, smooth talkers. Aries men are hoes too. That's right, the magician. They are. Yes, mom introduced me to that shit too, but I wasn't hooked like him. Oh yeah, I can't deal with no powder head now. Now, yes, you crossing the line. That's like it's one thing to be on some like experimental shit, especially when you're young, right? It's like, oh, we kind of, whatever, but I can't deal with no motherfucking powder head. That's too much. Ain't nobody got time for that. What about Gemini men? Gemini men are kind of similar, given that Sagittarius and Gemini, of course, are opposing signs, but like Gemini men, I tend to find are a lot more violent. They can be a lot more violent. And Gemini men are more likely to give you mixed signals too. Whereas a Sagittarius, I feel like Sagittarius men are a lot more honest and sincere. Aside from the whole thing of them being whores, right? They are whores, but they are well-intentioned whores. Let me say that. Unless they have other things in their chart that kind of overrides that. Like outside of that, you can have very fun experiences. They can also be very generous, like have really big hearts and all that other shit. Gemini men they can be a lot more calculative, like a lot more cold and heartless with they shit, like, and be very, like I said, just here or there. Like a Sagittarius man may not even try to make it seem like he fuck with you like that. And I would be honest, even in my experience, he never. It was really my fault. It was my fucking fault. Like he ain't never go out of his way to make it seem like he fuck with me on a certain level up front. He didn't. A Gemini man probably would try to, like, on one day he would come at you like this, but on another day he would come at you like that, to the point where you're like, okay, I'm confused. So does he want a relationship or does he not? Right? That's what I don't like about them. Coke said, shit sounds like a party to me. Girl, the best sex ever. We fucked for like 6 hours straight. I'm like, am I in a movie? Like, is this a game? Is this real life? Baby making synastry aspects. I would say like anything involving like squares, like Pluto, like your Pluto squaring somebody's like Mars or some shit. Now, granted, okay, this could also create a lot of like conflict in terms of like maybe you two don't get along, or maybe y'all could have a lot of like power struggles within a relationship. But like if you really on that toxic shit, like I noticed that a lot of those really heavy like aspects in synastry, like when it comes to like Pluto and Mars and shit, yeah, they can be bad in terms of like other things, but they do come with like a lot of sexual tension. Like there's a lot of sexual tension in that. Even like Venus square Mars and synastry. Y'all might fight like cats and dogs, but lots of sexual tension. Yeah, Gemini men will chase you one day and ignore you the next. Yep, or pick fights with you just because they bored. Like stupid shit like that. I'd rather deal with a Sagittarius man than a Gemini man, to be honest with you. If that's where we going with it. Do I have a video of Gemini man? I don't think I do. Wait, do I? I don't think I do. I can make one though. I don't think I do, but I can work on that. But yeah. And then I remember one time I was in the calf. Y'all know if y'all went to college, the calf was like the spot, right? Everybody used to hang out at the calf. Me and my homegirls went to the calf, and I remember this is around homecoming because he was older than me. Okay, so at this point he had graduated, but all the niggas come back for homecoming, especially all the fraternity niggas. And like around this time, I was like, okay, oh yeah, homecoming's coming up. Ooh, he had been hit me up talking about, he was gonna pull up that weekend and whatever. The lady, it was a girl who was checking me in like she was a card swiper at the calf, right? And, those people, a lot of those people are students that actually go to the school. And she was talking to her friend while she's like, swiping people in, right? And I remember her talking to her friend. She was looking at her friend. She was like, oh, Steven is coming down. Yes, girl. The Kappa Steven. And she going on and on about like how he fucked her and they did this and that. And girl, yes. But she didn't say it like that, but she was trying to like talk in code because it was a lot of people around. But I read all through that. Oh yeah, and Steven, he did this, and like who else? Who the fuck else could she be talking about, bro? I'm like, yo, like, wow, like this nigga just don't care. Like he just like fuck me, fuck my feelings. And I guess another reason I put up with it too was because I had a whole nigga. So what I look like trying to get you to be faithful to me, and I got a nigga. Like, does that even make sense? But it sizzled my spirit though. Like I was like, damn, like, whoa, like, wow, like I'm out here fucking community dick. Like I just I still answer. I picked up the phone when he called though. Shit, I'm just like, well, when it's my turn, I guess it's just my turn. You just, I just accepted it. It just is what it is. I hate Lil Duval. Fried chicken, yes, fried chicken Wednesday. Yes. She didn't know I fucked because she didn't even know me. I just peeped the conversation because she was loud. She was just talking about it in front of everybody, but I didn't know that girl personally. She didn't know me. And I ain't say nothing either. I'm not in the business of fighting over niggas. I told you, I'm not the ride or die type. I don't confront bitches over niggas. I don't do none of that. So, you know, I heard sis talk, if anything, you get mad at the nigga. And if you can't get mad at the nigga, which, you know, I still wanted the dick. So I was just like, well, guess I just gotta accept. Like, you know, she had her turn. This is my turn. I mean, I did look crazy. Even my friends was like, bitch, damn, she talking about, I almost say his name again. Like, bitch, damn, she talking about Steve. And I'm like, girl, like, damn, it was embarrassing. But like I said, when he called me the link, guess who answered? Hello? Oh, no. I'm not asleep. I'm up. What you doing? Oh, how long? 20 minutes? 15 minutes? Oh, you on your way over here? Y'all gonna pull up over here? Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, I see you here. You a stash for life, got a nigga on the side, okay? Yeah, I'm not a role model, y'all. I don't try to be, but and I haven't been I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, like as a grown ass woman. So maybe I would carry myself a little different. But as far as I can remember, like yeah, I cheat. Like I don't like it's not my mission to cheat in a relationship, obviously, but I'm not one of those women like I'll deal with a dude and be like, I don't know, like oh, you know, I don't understand why Bobby won't stop messing with the other girl. Like, if I see you doing you, I'm gonna do me. And like, I guess you could argue, well, why won't you leave? But it's like there are gray areas because if you like dealing with the person, or if you like certain things about that person, and you're not necessarily willing to walk away, excuse me, from the relationship in its entirety, to me, that's just common sense. Like or if you're dealing with a guy who you like, okay, maybe you have a lot of what I want, but you don't have all of what I want. I'm gonna go fuck with my other nigga who meet those other needs. Like, fuck you talking about? That's just how I think about it. So that's another reason why I feel like that part of me would make it easy to be in a relationship that may be like an open relationship, you know, Jada Will type thing. But once again, that's me. I understand that may not be for everybody. That's just me. But at that age, when I was that young, like, I didn't give a fuck. When I realized my nigga was out here fucking bitches and shit like that, I'm like, yeah, I still like him and all, but and that was the gag, that was the ultimate gag. Like, you think you out here just running through pussy whole time, you running through pussy. And you know, I'm getting my needs met too, sir. So I guess we both ain't shit. And bitches like, girl, your nigga a dog. Like, bitch, I'm a dog too. We belong together. Duh. Girl, get the fuck out of my face. He must not have liked your energy. Um, I'm confused. Who don't like my energy? Depending on his mom. Come on. I love the buffet. All types of men. Come on. Your man never noticed. I don't think he knew about him because, you know, Steven, quote unquote, Steven wasn't the only person that I dealt with outside of the relationship. So some dudes he would like kind of pick up on. And my ex or my daughter's father was the type of dude, he was a hothead, that Gemini Mars, Aries Moon, Pisces. He was just all over the place. And he was the type of guy, like, if he knew I was dealing with the guy, he would go out of his way to intimidate him. Or like, because he was on the football team and he hung out with a lot of football players, he would be the type to like, they'll go pull up on a nigga and jump him or something like that. So it just depends. Cause like if I was dealing with a dude that went to the school, he would try that with, you know. And so that, you know, it just depends. But what he thought. But that's the thing, when you deal with a nigga who too busy doing their own dirt, they don't give a fuck. I will cheat if I'm bored. So not if you bored. I will not cheat on a good man, but a shitty man is a different story. But then again, I'll probably just leave. And that's fair. Lady in the chat. Monogamy is just kind of assumed to be the standard when really open relationships and poly relationships should be considered too, especially when it comes to side pieces as well. That's true. That's true. You taking this too far, girl. We are loyal. I mean, look, like I said, I'm only speaking for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for me. You like Caribbean men, girl. I had to sidestep my drug dealer because he was a fucking where you from? The Virgin Islands. Caribbean niggas make me nervous. She got cut off. Who got cut off? No. Can y'all hear me now? Well, I'm loyal to what's up. Oh my God. Okay, you can hear now. Okay, cool. Men think they know how to play the game. Females do it better. We really do. I don't know why my sound went out. That's weird. I don't know. You two don't want me talking about shit. But yeah, that's just my little Sagittarius escapade story in a nutshell. But I said all of that to say Sagittarian men are whores of epic proportions. If you are not specifically built and designed a certain way, you just don't do it, okay? Especially Libra women who can naturally be doormats in relationships. I actually think, now that I'm thinking about it in my head, maybe it was my Libra energy that tripped me up because I am a Libra rising in Venus. But my Sagittarius, if I had more complementary, placements that supported my Sagittarius sun, I felt like, I mean, shit, he and I would probably be fucking to this day. But that Libra energy will get you caught up. You be fucking around like, babe, we go together now. Hey, babe. I cooked you some breakfast this morning, babe. Hey, babe. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of my house. We fucked last night. Beat it. You like, babe? Leo women are not doormats. I feel like Leo women will go out of their way to try to be what they think a nigga won't. Libra women can do this too, but I feel like Leo women are so fixated on men. I feel like they could go out of their way to try to like be male identifying and like accommodate them, in a way, in that type of respect. But Leo women, actually, like I said, when it comes to fire sign women in general, they have a difficult time in relationships because we are naturally women who are alpha women. Like, we don't really, like, it's almost always power struggles in our relationships. Libras are pick-me's for sure. North Node and Libra, would that get you caught up? I mean, it could, but if you're being technical, if you're a Libra North Node, you can kind of afford to be in this lifetime. I mean, Aries South Nodes or Aries South Node individuals are people who naturally may not feel comfortable in relationships. So you might have to put a lot more conservative effort to be a more relationship or a more partnership oriented person. as the Libra North Node. Excuse me, but I mean, you need to be. You need to be, honestly. So now, if you're a Libra South Node, that's a different story. Libra South Nodes can get caught up in that wanting constant companionship type shit, and it's a very codependent type of energy. Very codependent. Drinking some tea. Whew, I just got me some water. I'm like, damn. Just talking about this nigga making my throat itch. I wonder what he doing. I hope he okay. In the corona. That was some good ass dick. And the thing was, his dick was not big. It was very medium size, but he knew how to work that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Hey, Francine. Aquarius women with Capricorn Venus, they can also be kind of like closed off, standoffish. It's not uncommon for these women to spend a lot of time alone. They could either be late bloomers or they could just be people who they can take they could spend a lot of time being single in between relationships. But when they are in relationships, they can almost always attract men who are unavailable in some way, or they're naturally just emotionally unavailable people, or it's really just kind of hard to connect with them in that fashion. I always tell people when it comes to dealing with Sagittarius men, make sure you're ready for the game first. Because they definitely play it. But they play it honestly. Exactly, Sam. I love that. I love the way you worded that. They play an honest game. And that's where they differ from their Gemini counterparts, right? Like I said, Geminis, they can be whores too, but it's like a Gemini man is more likely to lie to you or make you feel a certain way or throw mixed signals type shit, or be here and there and wishy-washy and you do or you don't, you will or you won't. Like Sagittarius men are, look, baby, let me tell you something. Look, don't hold your breath. But they so smooth with that shit, you be like, all right. Or they'll make you laugh. Sagittarius are the comedians of the zodiac. So, that's another thing with Sagittarius men. They'll have you laughing so hard, laugh your panties off. They be like, oh, I fell on the deck. Yeah, he could say, and really, when you think about it, even when you think about comedians can get away. If you're funny, that's the caveat. If you're funny, you can get away with saying whatever the fuck you want to say. And that is the Sagittarius man. It's dangerous. Your throat chakra was overload of truth. Right. My higher self was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Rona. He probably caught the Rona. I hope he didn't catch the Rona because that shit would kill him. He was so fragile. You have an Aquarius North Node? Oh, girl, you naturally just gonna have issues with men in general. Not you get into relationships by mistake. You are a little flirty. Flirt. Sag is your favorite sign. Oh. What are you, Sam? Sagittarius are compatible with, I would say, we two pretty good with air signs for the most part. So Aquarians, Libras. I mean, we could do okay. And I mean, I don't really have anything personal against Geminis myself. I also noticed that Sagittarius do well with Aries. Sagittarius do well with Aries. Sagittarius don't do well with Leos though, because Leos, yeah, they're fire, but they require a lot of attention, or they require a certain level of ego stroking that most Sagittarius women are not going, like the whole, like the temper tantrums and shit that a lot of Leos are into. The drama that Leo brings, especially the unevolved Leo, is not that. I fucking hate Leos. I swear to God. If you're a Leo, you're the exception. Okay? If you're the Leo in the chat right now, don't take it personal. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about y'all representatives. But, you know. A Sagittarius. I've always had horrible experiences with Leos. Like, Leo women too. Actually, Leo women and men. I just don't fuck with them. Like, I can feel it when somebody has a lot of Leo energy, and it repels me. Actually, I don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Nope. Like, Leo men are big babies, and they want you to baby them, and I'm not with that shit. Because if you start acting like that, like, I just lose respect. Like, yeah, I can do without Tauruses too. Taurus men can be something else. I stopped my crush. We're supposedly a match made in heaven. Leo men want you to suck their dicks, metaphorically and literally, all day. Yeah, take everything, give nothing in return, never apologize, but expect you to. Now, I mean, Leos are supposed to be generous people because, you know, Leo governs the heart. I guess it just really depends on that particular person. Because I know a lot of, like, the thing is, Leos can be very generous, but they are very clear. Like, I want everything I give you, my nigga, I want that shit right the fuck back. And if you fall short even an inch of what they feel like they deserve back, they are going to, it's a problem. Yeah, don't get loud and dramatic with a Sag. You're not gonna get, and that's where that mutable thing comes into play. That's a perfect example. You get loud and dramatic with a Sagittarius. Okay. Like, as a mutable sign, we might try to shift our way out the situation. But if we're pent between a rock and a hard place, that shit gonna go all the way left. And bitch, you gonna get the smoke you looking for, and then some. And then some on top of that. And then some more. And then bring your ass here, bitch, because you gonna get some more. Leave me the fuck alone now. I don't like it. I don't like that Leo. It really bothers me, actually. Just in case you can't tell. When me and you get along, I'm a Pisces sun, Leo moon. I mean, possibly, maybe, with that Piscean energy. Like I said, if you got prominent Leo places and you're in the chat right now, clearly there's something in you that resonates with me. I love y'all. Just chalk it up as like you're the exception, okay? And other energies can kind of overpower that Leo energy depending on what else you got going on in your chart. That's perfectly fine. It's understood. I'm just talking about the archetype of Leo and people who have like a lot of it and really act on it. You know what I mean? That's very problematic to me. Even with people with, I notice I have like the people that I really care about who have like Leo moons or like very prominent Leo energy, like they're very competitive, especially the women, and that's something I don't like. And I guess you could argue Sagittarians can be as well, but like I don't like that shit. Like they can be very jealous, especially like if you're not, or if they're not getting the attention they feel like they deserve. You know, dark-sided Leo women or dark-sided women with like a lot of Leo energy, like sun, moon, and rising, they can be very like even like that tit for tat behavior. Like, you know, oh, I feel like, you know, I got to go back and forth in an argument with you, or, when we have an exchange, I got to go one up you and I got to say something when you say something. And I don't like shit like that. Cause bitch, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna argue with your ass. But when it's all said and done, I'm gonna look at you like, this bitch retarded, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck out of here. Like, I just don't like that. It bothers me. What that Leo man do to you, man? It's men. It's several. We be here all night, girl. I'm gonna spare y'all the Leo stories, but I just know I don't fuck with Leos. Like, they are just annoying. I will say this, and I think I mentioned this in a live like a long time ago, but like, I remember having a conversation with a group of guys. I was chilling with some of my partners, and it was a situation where one of my partners was like, hey, I got a friend, he want to fuck with you, whatever, we gonna bring him to the kickback, whoop-de-whoop. The dude come to the kickback, he come with like 2 other niggas with him, and the Leo dude in question really wasn't, I guess he was shy at first, I don't know, he wasn't really talking about shit. So me being a Sagittarius, I am with the Libra ascendant, I'm being flirty. Like, if we just talking. Like, I'm talking to his friends. We talking about whatever. I like to talk, nigga. That's what the fuck I do. So me and his friend are talking, and he stops the conversation, and he's like, he real drunk at this point. He like, hey, bro. Hey, say, bro. Me and her was talking, bro. And you just came in here and like interrupted the whole conversation. And I felt awkward because like then they kind of like had a weird little exchange, and I guess he was just like, I guess he was trying to like let his friend know that he was doing too much, but you really doing too much because everybody's looking at you like, are you really stopping this whole conversation to like bitch and cry about a nigga? Like, I don't know. I guess he just felt like his friend was trying to like steal his thunder when we were talking. Like, I'm talking to her, but I wasn't even a friend, but in my head, I was thinking like, if I was a nigga and had that been my nigga, I'd be like, bro, you lame as hell for that. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, what? But that's that Leo shit. Like, he was not attention. He felt like he deserved, so he started acting like a baby. Like, pay attention to me, please. Pay attention to me. Like, nigga, please go away. Like, I am not finna go out of my way to stroke your ego. If it's a lot of niggas in here, especially if they fine, I'm gonna give them my attention. You not the only one trying to be the only one. Relax. That is not cute. Lauren London is a Sag and Nipsey was a Leo. And truth be told, they fought like fucking cats and dogs. But y'all ain't hear that from me. Yes, Problem Fave, like the video. Aries, Sun, Leo, Moon, Women. Who are Aries, Sun, Leo, Moon, Women? That's you? Jesus. Yes, my father was a Leo Moon and unnecessarily competitive. Yuck. I mean, respects to your father, but like I said, that energy just it don't settle right with me. Sad Sun, Leo Moon. Wait, huh? Be cool, that dramatic ass self, but I'm Mars and Pisces. Sag naturally takes up space. I feel like Leo would go out of his way to make sure they have it, which fits the archetype. No, Leo would actually want you to, like, they're very demanding. They want you to pay attention to them when they want it. They don't give a fuck about your space. Like, what? And that same Leo dude, like, I never fucked him, and I never fucked him on purpose because I'm like, this nigga is no. But he would do stuff like whenever we would like get into it, he would try to make me jealous, and I would just laugh at him because I'm like, boy, I got a whole boyfriend at home. You is not going to make me jealous. Like, go try that on a bitch. Who cares? I'm a Virgo moon. Yeah, I didn't, we talked, but I didn't get with him. Like, we didn't fuck. Hey, what's up, Trina? I could be like that sometimes. You can see. Uh, yeah, no, like especially when it comes to like dating, I can't deal with people like that. Leo Moon woman is a mess. She's jealous. She stole my lipstick and my car keys, all because of dudes in the Leo women. These bitches be the. I swear to God, it's like when you get around a group of niggas, I guarantee you that friend who switch up how she act when she around niggas, she got a Leo placement. I swear to God, like. If you've been around, if you've been on my channel for a minute, y'all know I have a very scarred, biased experience with like a Leo woman, like a Leo chick. She was a Leo sun, Sag moon. We were childhood quote unquote friends all the way up until college. And this bitch she was just so fucking annoying. Like she was just like that. Like she would act one way, like she talked like this. She talked like motherfucking like Debo or somebody when we be together. But then when we get around some niggas, she was that bitch that'll be like, hey, what y'all doing? Like before the niggas come over, she like, hey, what the fuck we doing tonight, y'all? What we doing tonight? Then the niggas come, then she be like, hey, yeah, turn up, what we doing? You got that bottle, man? Cause I remember I be drinking Henny. Cause I be turning your. And then the other day I was making my ass clap. You remember I can clap my ass, and it was just like bouncing like that. I'm like, girl, you was like, there's nothing you could do but just look. I just be staring at her in disgust, like, bro, these niggas matter that much, like. And don't let a nigga be paying you some attention. You know what I'm saying? And she'll kind of like up the ante, like, yeah, who want to lick something out my titties? Having so much fun. Like, it's just weird. It's weird. It's so weird. It's like competitive / like, that's what I mean with Leo women. Like, they're so male focused. They'll go out of their way to try to be what they feel like a nigga like. Like, it's weird as hell. It's so weird. I'm like, bitch, you gotta relax, bitch. I ain't taking you fucking nowhere else with me, ho. You fucking weird, bitch. What the fuck was that about? And you don't be wanting to call them out and in front of the niggas, but you just be looking at them like, bitch, get the fuck out of here with your mother that fake ass fucking voice. Like, y'all know. And then when the niggas leave, go back to sounding like motherfucking I don't know. Hey, yeah, that was fun. That was a move, y'all. Like, girl. Oh my God. Ugh, it's so annoying. Yes. They be wanting attention so bad. Leos like to put on airs. Do men laugh at women like that behind their back? I mean, if they really know that they capping, because Leo is the actor of the zodiac, so it's like I guess if they put on a good enough performance, I assume if we around some niggas who genuinely don't know that's not who she is, I'm assuming like maybe they will walk away with the impression of like, oh, Shotty was turned up, Shotty was teed up, like she was on 10, she was in. But niggas who actually know you be like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Like, she would try that shit with my baby daddy's friends and stuff, and none of them wanted her because they was like, bro, get this weird bitch out of our face, bro. The laugh. You're so crazy, boy. Oh my God. My girl. All y'all may not be like that, but that's that dark sided shit, reflection and progression. I acknowledge it might not be everybody, but I'm kind of bitter because I don't really get male attention that much. I'm glad you admitted it. A lot of people feel like that, but don't really know how to express that. And I mean, if you want male attention, you make them niggas pay attention to you. Shit. Be like, what's up, nigga? You look good. The fuck? What's your name? Hey baby, I'm all about objectifying men. So I guess I'm the wrong person to listen to, I guess. Be like, hey, say blue shirt, what's your name? You looking good, daddy. What's that? What's happening? Let me get your phone number. Not you, your friend. Hey, get your friend. I got that confidence up. I don't like attention unless I like them. That's true, Lilith. That's true. Like a random man continue to flirt with me or coming to flirt. Yeah, extra strong, make me uncomfortable. Yeah, facts. I know there's a lot of Leos die young trying to live fake balling. Not die young. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta degrade and reduce a nigga to the color of his shirt. That's how they do us. Think about it. Like niggas be outrageous, like with the cat calling, and people don't really ever comprehend how ridiculous it sounds until women do it. That's why I like doing it. But once again, maybe it's that sad shit. I like causing a scene, so maybe I'm not the right person to talk to about that type of stuff. I'm actually the opposite. Like when I'm dealing with a dude I really like, I might be a little bit more reserved and shy. When I'm dealing with dudes I don't give a fuck about, I probably will be extra and over the top. But like dudes where it's like, because I feel like the stakes are not that high. Like when you're talking about the gamble, like if a nigga if he really not trying to fuck with you, if I didn't want to fuck with you, no way, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can walk up and talk to a nigga that I don't like or that I kind of halfway like, no problem. Like, hey, what's up, nigga? What you doing? Like, how you doing, baby? What's up? Like, whatever. But a nigga that I like, oh, I like him. Like, I probably wouldn't say nothing. I probably would pussy out like, no, I ain't got nothing to say, y'all. I ain't got nothing to say. I'ma just no, I don't want to say that. Like, that's how my brain works. Cause I'm like, if I say something to this nigga knowing I really like him and it don't go the way I want it to go, I'm gonna be crunchy. So I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. You more reserved and shy. Yeah. When I'm dealing with men that I like, I be energized as fuck. When I'm around men I don't like, I be reserved. So it's the opposite. I mean, I can see that too, because I mean, it makes sense to be withdrawn because like I don't like you, so I don't care about the encounter. I don't care about the engagement. I just like playing games and stuff. Like I like experimenting. Like if I act like this, I wonder how this guy will respond to that. But I don't want to risk it if I like really care about the outcome. As a Gemini Venus, if it go bad, then I'm gonna act like I ain't never like it. Right? You gotta play. Of course, you gotta play that shit out. Like, nigga, I was just playing. You fell for that? You fell for that? Yeah, psych. Gotcha. Just playing, boy. Ain't nobody think about your ugly ass. And then go cry in the car. Like, damn. All I had was one shot. I get rejected every time when I tell the person I like them. They either like, no, they don't. Oh, that's embarrassing. So you be like, I like you, and they be like, ha ha, like they laugh in your face, or what the hell? I wouldn't know how to react to somebody just laugh. Like you don't laugh in my face, nigga. You ain't gonna wait until like you get with your friends. You gonna laugh in my face. You gotta be real fucked up to laugh in somebody's face. Like, hey, how you doing? I mean, the normal response would be just kind of like, no, like maybe you'll lie and be like, oh, I'm in a relationship, or no, I'm good, no, thank you. But just to be like, ha ha, like in somebody's face, that is fucked up. That's fucked up. I be hurt. You attracted some rude people. That's rude as hell. You might need to like say something slick after that. Like, nigga, I was just playing. Relax. Nobody wants you. I don't know, something. Cause that's a big L. Just to be laughing at me in my face. Like I'm a fucking I don't like the way that sound, babe. We need to go somewhere together so I can like be your mouthpiece. Cause if a nigga laugh at you, we gonna roast his ass. Cause that's not what's up. I don't like that. Now I'm laying in bed thinking, damn, this man thinks I'm weird. I never get a chance again. Yes. We were talking about cutting with words. I ain't touch you, but okay. Okay. Maybe that. I mean, you know the difference between a nervous laugh, like, oh me, no, I mean, even then, that's kind of weird too. Like, get a hold on that, nigga. Why you nervous? You the one rejected me. What the fuck you nervous about? But I don't know. Just laughing in certain situations, I don't like that. I don't like the way that sounds. That kind of hurts my feelings. I ain't never had a nigga laugh at me now. I wouldn't know how to act if a nigga laughed at me, but have I got turned down when I approached somebody before? I remember one time I was trying to get this dude to cheat on his girlfriend with me. And I mean, he turned me down in the nicest way possible because, I set up a whole plan. Okay. We had class together. He was like one of the little aspiring rappers on campus. And I was like, well, he fine. I'm going to get his ass. And his girlfriend went to Georgia State. So I'm like, ooh, and she go to another school. So like, I don't have to worry about fighting no bitch. This is perfect. So we had like a little class project and I was like, oh, I want to come over to your house and do it. He was like, all right, cool. Like we was real cool. And we doing a project and we started smoking. We had a little smoke break and next thing you know, y'all, the room got a little hazy. I was like, oh, let me go ahead and make my move. So I just started sucking on his neck and, trying to like, rub on his dick through his pants and try to, unbuckle his pants and stuff. I like hopped on top of him and he just would be like, man, nah, hey, man, just chill, shawty, chill. I ain't on that. And I'm like, you ain't on what? Like, you ain't on what? What she gonna do? Your girlfriend ain't got shit to do with me. What you talking about? But stop. You want this pussy. I just said, stuff like that. And he was just like, nah. I'm like, damn. And I feel some type of way because it's I feel like rejection with men might be different because men are socialized to go after women and pursue women. But as a woman, when you're conditioned, like every man wants pussy, like it's supposed to be every man's Achilles heel. Like, so if a nigga reject your coochie, you're gonna be like, wait a goddamn minute. Like, did I miss something? Like, either this nigga really in love or I'm losing my touch. Which one is it? He was a good nigga. He was a good nigga. Stealing a man from another woman in the middle of like a thief in the night. What part of your chart makes you try to get a guy to cheat? Girl, I don't damn know. Maybe it's my Scorpio Mars. Maybe I don't. Let me see. I got to think about that. What makes me try to get somebody to cheat? I mean, I know that Scorpio Mars deals where I do more often than not when I'm dealing with men, they often have they not my nigga alone. So maybe that shapes my perspective as well. But whatever. And yeah, my Mars at the 29th degree. That's third party interference. There you go. Well, somebody got to do it. Look, somebody got to do it. I test how much your nigga really love you. Well, I don't really do that now, but that was my younger days. That was like the old me. Not me now. I'm grown as hell now. I don't want that on my conscience, guys. You come on strong as hell. I know I do. Just hold a short conversation to let them down easy. That's a good idea. I did. But I just feel like if you don't come on strong, what you supposed to do? Like, and there's a time when y'all are bullshitting and like the tension kind of build up. You can feel it. Like there's like an unaddressed tension. I just feel like if he takes too long to get to the point, I have to do it just because, nigga, what are we doing here? Like, why are we like, nigga, did you really think I was finna come over here and study? Nigga, fuck that class. Fuck this ass. You heard me? That's just where my mind was with it. From what I know, this women, y'all take rejection. Yeah, we do take rejection hard. That shit is like crushing. Like, what does that mean about me? Like, damn, am I ugly? Did my breath stink? I washed my coochie before I came over here. Like, I know my coochie don't stink. Like, what is it, nigga? Why you don't want to fuck me? I'm listen. I don't approach men. I get rejected. Baby, we gotta work on your juice. You need some juice. I don't give a fuck. I break happy homes. Not homes. I don't break homes. I don't break up homes. Apartments, the motherfuckers can go. Okay? I demolish a motherfucking apartment. I ain't gonna break up no happy home. That's different. That's different, you know. Misery solved. Mars at the 27th degree. That can make you very hypersexual. My mother got a Scorpio Mars and men be proposing to her. Well, what else she got going on? What was your question, Grant Price? Can someone answer? What was your last question? Imagine a man. I'm about to die. Hold on. Wait a minute. Imagine a man going down on you smelling the in his bathroom. Why you wash your pussy out? Why you gotta wash your pussy out in his sink? Like when you wash your pussy before you left the crib, why you gotta wash the coochie in his sink? I can't breathe. Oh my god. Men, the men in the chat, what would y'all do if y'all went down on the bitch and you smelled your hand soap from the bathroom? I wonder, how do you react to that? Like, did this bitch just take a bird bath? Oh, my chest hurt. Oh, God. What do you do in that situation? What do you do? Like, I know the hell well this bitch ain't just use my motherfucking antibacterial hand soap to wash her motherfucking pussy. I know she didn't. The link would be canceled. The link is canceled. There's nothing else to do out there at this point. You can go ahead and go home, baby girl. I'll call you a Uber or some shit. Cause I got some shit to do. Like fuck bitches who actually take baths. That's funny. You missed a lot, Maya. We talking about bitches who can't wash their coochie at home, so they wash their pussy in the man's sink and they use his hand soap. I know this sounds really strange if you just like coming in on this part. So, sorry. What would you do? What would you do, truth teller? Well, like, I really want to know, how would you handle that? Like, you smell your own soap when she pulled down her pants. Hey, sometimes shit happens spontaneously, and they got listen. Thank you, Scorpio, forever. Get these likes up, but like, I mean, for yeah, things can happen spontaneously, but let's be real. You know when you finna get some dick. And that's another reason why I don't understand when I hear stories about women with like their vagina stank. I don't understand how you like you gotta be really bold to pull down your panties and offer up some stank pussy because you smell yourself before other people smell you. And you know, like you know if you finna be in a situation where it might be a go. Like, oh yeah, I'm finna go link up. Even if that may not have be this like the situation is supposed to be set up front. Like, oh yeah, you know, my nigga's supposed to be picking me up. I don't know, some nigga I like supposed to be picking me up. We might go hang out at the mall today. Like in the back of your mind, there is a possibility he might want to do like make a play after the first link, and you gotta be ready. Like how you don't know this? You know what I mean? Like what do you do before the nigga come and get you? You just like what do you do? They used to this, but no, that's the thing though. Sweaty coochie is different. Like okay, when I think of stank coochie, I think of like putrid, like just like vaginosis, vaginitis, just putrid filth, like pungent odor. If you have a pungent odor in between your legs, that is a medical condition. That's like a medical problem. You have a medical emergency that needs attention. Sweaty coochie, I mean, yeah, like coochie can be musty. It can have like vagina just has a natural scent. Even if your vagina sweats, it has a natural scent, but it's not necessarily stank. It's not like, oh my God, like it's not. No. A lot of what these niggas describe be like putrid pussy. If your pussy is putrid, you need to go get you some like antibacterial, like what do you call it? You need to go take you some pills. Maybe you got an STD. Maybe you need a penicillin shot. Maybe you got once again vaginitis, vaginosis. Maybe you need some creams. Maybe whatever it is, you need to go see a professional. A professional. Okay? Girl, go get you some boy. Baby wipes. I wouldn't even I don't even like using baby wipes. Like, to be real with y'all, pussy smell like a habitat for an octopus. Yes, ain't sewage pussy. Yeah, period. Like it just you know if your coochie just is just unbearable. So, and I've only had one experience where my coochie stank and I had an STD. I had something. So that was an explanation. But even then, I ain't offer it up. Like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and put this pussy in the garage for a minute and go handle my situation. And then, you know, when it's back in commission, then you come back. It's that simple. Not steam the pussy. What was it? It was what was it? Not what was the other one? What's the one that everybody get? Like the clap, like the common one, the clap, whatever the fuck, gonorrhea, I guess is what it's called. I be sharing way too much with y'all. Whatever. I be sharing way too much of my business. But it is what it is. I don't like that honey pot. I don't like honey pot nothing because I tried some of their suppositories, some of their boric acid suppositories. They're trash. They got all this perfume and scented shit and cocoa butter shit. Get that the fuck out of here. My coochie is real sensitive. I can't deal with that. I don't like it. Me and Nafi like it. There are some women who are dick happy and still give up stank or give up sick pussy rather. Yeah, that's true. That's sad. I don't think your coochie need a detox though, because you know they say the vagina is naturally self-cleansing, and that's another reason why it's like if your body is not able to do that, then there is a deeper underlying medical problem that you have. Your vagina should always be able to clean itself, so you address that. Yeah, chlamydia. The clap is AIDS. Don't say that again. Oh my god. Listen, y'all ain't gotta drop the damn clapping hands emoji. It was so traumatic. And interestingly enough, I got it from an Aries. Coincidence? I think the fuck not. I look for baby wipes when I'm with a woman. It tells me she's aware. I don't really use baby wipes on my coochie. I don't like nothing but hot water, warm water on my coochie and apple cider vinegar. You know, you pour that in your bath water. That thought sugar is overactive. At least we know you never lie with your Mercury. I'm a Sagittarius Mercury too. Be telling it all. Tell the truth. Like Future say. Bro, Megan, what if your daughter found out you had a YouTube page when she gets older? I mean, she'd be all right. She a Gemini stellium, 8th house at that. So I'm pretty sure she will. And she be with I'm pretty sure when she grows up, we probably will have one of those relationships because her moon is conjunct her Venus. She's a Gemini moon, Mercury, Venus. We probably will have one of those relationships where we talk about everything. Even at this age, because she's only 6 and she be asking me questions like, I'm like, how the fuck did you know that? So I envision myself being one of those moms, like as she gets older, where we just be talking about shit. So she ain't gonna be surprised. That's gonna be right on par, right on brand. She be like, oh shit, that's my mama. That's how my mama be. Girl, I know my mama, y'all. That's my mama. She just that's how she do, y'all. She a little. That's just her. Mine is sensitive to just use water. Yeah. Yep. Moon conjunct Mars and synastry. It could deal with a person being very attentive to your needs. I'm currently trying the honey pot products. I'm trying to supply. Let me know what your experience is like with that Pisces moon. I don't like it. I tried the suppository. I threw it in the trash. Okay, it was a complete and total waste of my money. What's a lettuce lip? Y'all fill me in on that. What that mean? A bleach bath? Bleach. Y'all be putting bleach in y'all bath water? I be joking when I tell somebody to hop in a tub full of bleach. I didn't know people actually did it. I don't know if I want bleach. I don't know if I want bleach like my. I don't know about that. Some women don't need them if they eat right. Y'all said bleach though. That's a lot. You also email me and I never. Who are you, Grant Price? I really don't recall. You can try again. Bleach. Yeah, Pisces has the things we need as well. Y'all imagination is stupid. All right, so I am bringing this to a close. I hope you guys enjoyed the live as much as I did. I always have fun when I'm on here with you guys. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here? Anything else you want to talk about? How do we even get here? One time for the Yoni stings. I heard Yoni stings make like you know how bacteria breeds in heat and warmth. So I heard it creates an environment for like bacteria. Don't fall for the attachment. Ladies, y'all gotta start drinking healthy or drinking water and eating healthy. I can't read tonight. That can help with y'all's odors. What story you want to hear, KP? What story? What story? What story? Grant needs to be blocked. I guess Grant does. Huh. That sounds very trollish. What story y'all want to hear? What kind of story? I tell the truth. Okay. Grant, baby, you gotta go. Bye. Grant is gone. About your Leo man dating history. Okay. Leo man, because I told you I got a lot of stories of Leo man. What he say in the comments you had to hide, Scorpio? I want to know. Or maybe I don't know. I'm glad you did it, girl. Maybe I should have seen it so I could just cuss his ass out. But it's whatever. It's okay. It's not that big a deal. Leo man. Okay, so here's one. So I never really fucked with, like, we were never serious. It was never that deep. I think I told this story before. Whatever. So it was this one dude who was like, he was my drug dealer. Okay, I do have a history of dating drug dealers. I don't know what it is, but they be mine, and it just be real convenient. You hit them up, you need something, and y'all know how it go, ladies. If they see you, they be like, "Oh, you look good," you know. They be trying that shit, and then you flirt because you want a little extra something, and then that's how it works. But this particular nigga, he specialized in like edibles. That was his thing, right? And he used to throw these dope ass house parties. So he was actually a pretty good like drug dealer, because he'll sell you whatever and then throw a party and you be like, oh shit, I'm gonna come pick my shit up at the party, like at the function. So one night, like, I mean, this happened over a period of time. Like, I would go over his house and he would flirt with me, and I was in a completely different relationship. Now this was kind of recent. This was like 2 years ago. I was in like a completely different relationship at this point, like dating somebody, seeing somebody, but he would still flirt. You know how Leo men do, and just be extra, right? He would say and allude to little stuff like, "Oh, when you finna be my girlfriend, and when you finna let me take you out," like on some Luther Vandross, like, "Can I take you out?" And I ain't take him serious because I'm just like, number one, he really was not all that. He was not my type. And then number two, I was just like, hey, whatever, nigga. I can't, nigga, give me my motherfucking red velvet cake fucking edibles and let me dip. So whatever. So he invites me to this one party that I bring my best friend with. like with me. And at this particular party, I noticed that he was kind of acting weird. He was acting a little different. And I didn't really I noted it, but I ain't pay that much attention to it because once again, you're not my nigga. We're not fucking. I don't really care that much. I really don't. And I also noticed he had like a female, like it was a female who was by his side the whole night. And she called herself his best friend. Mind y'all, this female, she was kind of cute, but she was annoying. Like, she was one of those bisexual girls who wanted everybody to know she was bisexual. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, bitch. You eat coochie. Like, get the fuck out of here. And she would do little weird stuff like whenever he would like come and talk to me and my friend, she would pop up and be like, hey, y'all. Hey, like, what's up, y'all? Hey, whatever. And I'm like, okay, she weird. And the bitch ate some of my edible. I peeped that shit too, but whatever. That was after the fact. And so fast forward to after the party, after the function, he's like, basically we retained a certain level of rapport, and we would be on Facebook or social media interacting with one another. And he would say little stuff like, oh, when you gonna come to the next one? When you gonna come to the next one? Whatever. And this one particular day, he had posted a picture, and I had said something like, oh, hey, daddy, like something like under his picture, whatever. It was a cute picture. Because mind you, we already kind of had that rapport, that playful flirting where you both know it don't mean shit. Why did I do that? Because as soon as I posted that comment, first of all, the biggest red flag was he started acting brand new. Like, He put a bunch of question marks under the comment, and I ain't like that because to me that's trying to signify like oh I don't know what type of shit this bitch is on, like. And then here comes the bitch from the party. So apparently they fucking. That's what it seemed like. I think they was fucking because the girl from the party comes in the comment section and she's like, yeah, I know my best friend fine, but he be having y'all bitches thirsty. You need to get your hoes in check. Wait, I'm say what now? Wait, say bitches fine. Wait, it was so much wrong with that motherfucking sentence, bitch. From you describing the nigga as fine to the bitches in check. Like I'm really. I need a calculator because this shit don't add the fuck up. Girl, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, so me and her start going back and forth, and I'm like, sweetheart, sweetie. I hate to inform you, but don't nobody want this big back motherfucking can of biscuits built ass nigga. He was not it, and I really did not want to go there because I still had a somewhat cool rapport with him, right? But it really pissed me off when he sat back and allow us to go back and forth, and he never came and interjected on my behalf to be like, look, it wasn't that deep. Like, me and her play like that. Like, and I said all this to say, Leo men love drama. They love drama. Like, and even if it's not a situation where you're fighting for his attention, they are so delusional. They will create situations for themselves to make it seem like you fighting over them or like you fighting for their attention. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, damn well, I don't want you, nigga. I don't want you. She clearly does. But like I told the bitch, girl, you was fighting by your damn self. I don't want this nigga. I don't want the nigga, ma'am. You are in a competition with nobody. Like, it's not that deep. And the fact that he did not take that opportunity to clear it up and to be like, okay, yeah, me and her, we always play like this. Like, it's really not that deep. Like, it's really not that deep. Like, him putting the question marks, like, huh? Like, what are you talking about? Like, bruh, oh my, I swear to fucking God. And that's when I lost it. Like, and I felt comfortable throwing him under the bus at that point because you ain't got no respect for me. So I'm just like, so long story short, me and the girl we go back and forth. And I mean, I just wrapped it up by saying, like, at the end, like, are we going, like, I don't even want to say too much. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm just the type of person, we going to go back and forth, especially if I know you and we live in the same vicinity. Like, how is this going to end, bitch? We're like, so what's up? Like, and it ended. That was just point blank, period. But not before I roasted and toasted his ass. Like, nigga, you finna get some of this motherfucking work. You fucking bitch. You're a baby, big baby back, burly ass bitch. Who the fuck wants you? You like, oh, you sweat when you walk and when you talk. You are unattractive, just unattractive, undesirable in every way. Why would I ever want you? Who would ever want you? Who? Beside this bitch. Who? I felt tried, quite frankly. I felt quite tried. Like, so yeah, that was a huge strike against Leos, because I'm like, only some Leo men would like enjoy shit like that. Like, they fighting over me. I'm like, just unnecessary drama, and I didn't like that. And then even after that, it's like he continued to think that we were friends, and I made the mistake of like not deleting him off of my social media. And so he would like my statuses, and we knew some of the same people. And I remember he had said something about me, like, I think he was trying to be like, oh yeah, you know, like I fuck with Megan. Like he had said something to that effect under one of my friends' posts. And I just had to come out and tell the nigga, keep my name out your mouth, bro. Why you keep talking about me? I don't like you, sweetie. We is not friends. Like, why are you speaking on me like you know me and my personality and my character? You don't know shit. I don't like you, bitch. You a bitch ass nigga. Go die. Like, for me, please. And then he caught the hint and he went away. And that was it. I'm just like, once you get me to a certain point, after I lose respect for you, I'm gonna find every way to disrespect you. Like every way possible. Every way possible. And that's just really what it is. Like, whew. I don't know his other placements, Maya. I don't know. I don't care. I like that's how much of a non-factor he was, y'all. I've never at no point considered asking what his birthday was. I just know I remember he was a Leo, because I hate Leos. But I never at any point cared to look up this nigga natal alignments. I didn't care about none of that, because that's how little you mean to me in my life, nigga. You make some bomb ass edibles, but outside of that, I mean, you ain't the only nigga making edibles. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna just have to make the executive decision and take my business elsewhere, bitch. You got me fucked up. The fuck? That shit made. Oh, I was mad enough to spit in that nigga face. Like, that was just woo. They good in bed. Ugh. Trying to act brand new. Yes. Fake ass lesbian. Right. I'm like, I don't know, but she was trying to kick it like, I don't know. It was weird. Like, and then she had all this smoke for me. I'm like, girl, if you don't go fuck his fat ass and leave me the hell alone, like, don't nobody want your nigga. But then she started talking all that rah-rah shit. So at a certain point in the conversation, it stopped being about him and all about, bitch, watch your fucking mouth. Like, who is you talking to? Yeah, it's making me like a thirsty bitch. Like, what? Nigga, it's not that deep, bro. I do not want you like that. Did you get those edibles again? No. I cut him and them fucking edibles off. I don't trust you to make shit for me. I don't play by my food now. I don't trust you to make shit for me after that. I don't want nothing from you. And I ain't even gonna say, well, I ended up finding some more shit out about him later, and it just was further confirmation. Like, thank God. Why Sag women like this? Listen, I'm very sweet. I'm very, very sweet. I actually don't, I'm not no rough and tough bitch. I really don't. I'm a Libra ascendant. I don't like confrontation until you push my hand, until you force my hand. Honestly. And that's the part that really pissed me off, because I know I ain't did shit to you. So now that you violated me, now I really have permission to send your ass straight to hell, bitch. Cause I was minding my business, bitch. What the fuck is you doing? Bobby Valentino, the R&B singer that got caught with the trans. Girl, what you want to know about him? I mean, outside it, like, we know he like trans women. What else is there to him? Like, he like trans. He look like a chipmunk. What else? We really are sweet, right? We don't bother a soul. Like, that just is what it is. I don't be understanding, y'all. I'm very nice. And I don't like confrontation. Talking about Sag men. Y'all heard Trey Songz's allegations. I tweeted about him on Twitter. Basically, he got the same lunar nodal placements as R. Kelly. Is that a coincidence? I think not. And they're talking about how he peeing on bitches. He a whole motherfucking Scorpio South Node. And I think his Saturn is conjunct Scorpio. I mean, his Saturn is conjunct his South Node. Excuse me. He probably do like peeing on bitches. I wanna piss on you. Drip, 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 piss on you. Your body is my porta potty. Now, they didn't say he was peeing on girls, so I do want to make that distinction. The women who are saying that they dealt with him and all this other stuff, they are grown ass women. I'm not saying like him being abusive, because I heard he was abusive. I'm not saying that's okay, but I do want to make it very clear. From what we know, anyway, thus far, this nigga ain't fucking with kids, bro. But he is freaky. He is freaky. Don't he look like a chipmunk, Rachel? Bobby Valentino, that is. He look like Chippendales or something. Bobby is not interesting, but let's talk about Bobby Shmurda was denied parole. I might look at his chart. Who is Lakeith Stanfield? Oh, is that nigga who is that guy who had he's like dark, he's like brown skin and he got like the braids, and he did that movie with what's that lady name that's not funny? Issa Rae. Lakeith is so weird, but he's sexy in a way. I saw a video where he was sucking his own toes, y'all, and that's really what did it for me. I said, not him sucking his toes. Okay, I gotta go. But I gotta go right now. I ain't never looked at his ass twice. How you get off the bowel movements? There's a video floating around of him allegedly. He was talking about, I feel all your hoes. What? Huh? Now, wait a minute. Somebody feeling all of your hoes. That's actually, it doesn't sound too bad. Feeling all of my hoes. Now, all of them? You want to feel all of my orifices? I might like that. What you filling them with? Fill them up. I left and came back in the conversation. It's gotten nasty. And, well, you missed this. Wait, I don't know if you missed the story time. I swear we haven't been talking about this like the whole time. Like, we took some breaks. Like, it hasn't been like this the whole time you've been gone. I promise. And Trey like his ass ate. That Scorpio South Node, he might do. Would y'all eat a man booty? A porn star was disgusted by Trey Songz. How you damn, either she a whack ass porn star or either he really just, because have y'all seen these porn stars? They do a lot. So that's actually saying a lot. How you disgust a porn star? Yes, hit the like button, family. What zodiac sign gave me the best sex? The Sagittarius that I was talking about. That's why I accepted. Like, that's why I was perfectly fine with knowing that he was community dick. I'm like, well, I'm a part of the community, ain't I? Shit. We're all in this together. What sign gave y'all the best dick? He loved his girl. Yeah, like Keith Stanfield, he was sucking his own toes. Y'all look it up. Maybe it might be on YouTube, but I just remember seeing that video and I just got disgusted and I was like, I gotta leave. I gotta leave this whole situation. Because I did remember thinking that he was handsome, but when I saw that, I could, I got being in square Neptune. I like to fantasize about niggas. So he killed it for me. When he did that, I was like, oh, please. Like, I can't. If I ever found out my nigga would like suck his own toes or niggas who like suck their own dicks and stuff, that is weird as hell. And I like freaky, but that's a little bit too much for me. Like you love yourself way better than I ever could. Like you got this. You don't even need me at this point. I'm okay. I'm all right. That is, yeah. Trey Songz's pussy has been abused. His pussy. I love that word. So you say if he look good, hell no, I'm a Scorpio, so I ain't tripping. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. He gotta be my man. And he gotta be clean. But then again, that kind of it goes without saying. I'm a Virgo moon. So if I'm fucking with you, you better be clean. You're going to be clean. So it's like, I mean, I munch and crunch. I munch and crunch. I would munch and crunch on a man's booty hole. But he would have to be my man. Because let me tell you something. If you think you're going to get up and leave me after I munched and crunched on your butt, you got another thing coming. So we would have to have like a life partnership. We would have to consummate our marriage or whatever like that. But I could see myself munching and crunching. I will be honest. I proceeds to look it up. I like Sag for sex. If I said, please lick my ass, baby, he gonna do it proudly. Come through. Toe mouth ass nigga. Men's asses are hairy. Well, have him just like wax it. They balls be hairy too, but you better take care of that shit. Cancer sex is so the one I slept with couldn't handle my ass. What? I mean, I don't blame him though. If I could eat myself out, I would. Why not? If I could eat myself out, I probably wouldn't. Because I don't like the way coochie tastes. I know, don't ask me. I like women, but I don't like coochie. You've blown on the why you just blow on it though? Like, why would you blow on it? Like, was it hot? Why you blow on it? Like, what happens after you blow on it? Like, what does that do? Like, huh? Tell me more. Why you just blow on the booty hole? The only one getting the Kevin Gates specialist. I eat some booty. I like to eat the motherfucking booty. Yeah. Like Kevin Gates say. I have mentioned Kevin Gates before. Have I done? I don't think I've ever. Maybe I'm gonna say no because I don't remember. I guess I can do one eventually. All I know is he's an Aquarius, and them Aquariuses be nasty and just dark-sided ones can just be real weird and perverted. Like he was the same nigga talking about somebody sucked his dog's dick. Like that is some dark-sided Aquarius shit. Like they be just perverted. Like, huh? What? Why would your mind go? Like, unless you've been thinking about your dog sexually, why would your mind go to having somebody suck your dog's dick, nigga? Y'all niggas are practicing bestiality. Word? Like, that's what's popping in the streets? Yeah, I'm straight. I'm straight on that. Yes, he said his dog's dick. I'm like, huh? Wait, why your name Scorpio forever if you an Aquarius? I had a dark side of Aquarius. I wanted to spit in my mouth. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that either. We can do a lot of things. Don't spit in my mouth. Don't spit in my mouth. Don't spit in my mouth. And niggas don't even be brushing their teeth properly or flossing. You know how many fucking food particles and shit be in people's mouths? I swear to God, if a nigga spit in my food, I swear, ooh, that night is gonna end in tragedy, baby. Don't spit in my fucking mouth, nigga. That's nasty. That's nasty. I posted a twerk video on Snap on this Aquarius guy said he'll eat my ass, eat my pussy, and suck my toes. I mean, that's kind of par for the course. But like, yeah, that is like random. That like you don't even. I mean, but yeah, spitting is the ultimate disrespect. Spit on my fucking in my mouth, nigga. No. I do not want to taste your lunch. Like I really don't. God, I never talk to him again. You heard what Joe Budden. Oh, Joe Budden is an Aquarius South Node. Yeah, he's a Virgo, but he got an Aquarius South Node. So yes, that falls right in line with that dark sided Aquarius shit. I always wash and shave when I know I'm getting some D. Oh yeah, you can spit on the D. Let's spit on the D. You're supposed to make the head sloppy. You can even spit on my coochie. Spit on my like you can spit anywhere else, but in my mouth, nigga. Nobody. No sir. No sir. Joe is nasty. Trying to see. Yeah. I just can't get with the dark side Aquarius, man. At least fucking weirdo. At least ass fucking weirdo. I'm into that, but secretly that was invasive. Vanessa Bryant's mom. I haven't talked about it, but I do know from the reading that I did on Vanessa Bryant that she is Vanessa. That is a Cancer North Node, so she's very just like naturally prone to having issues with her mom anyway. Anyway, so you met so many Sagittarius with that moon placement. Then Joe Budden said that if he never have sex again, he will be okay. And that, ironically enough, that's also very Aquarius though, because on one end of the spectrum, Aquariuses or Aquarians can be asexual, or they can go a very long period of time without sex. But on another hand, like I said, if they're dark sided, they can just get into some like real weird shit. Wash it with the rag and shave. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Before we leave, I know what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me go. I want to introduce y'all to my man. Okay, you might be seeing him on this channel. Y'all gonna just like laugh at me. I already know some of y'all not even gonna like him, but it's okay. I'm a big girl. I can handle the truth. Okay. But I just want to introduce y'all to my man. He is an actor. Yes, he is. You might have seen him on movies or series such as Luke Cage, and he was in that movie Moonlight, and a host of other different things because he is a very accomplished actor. But I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be real too. I get the vibes that he's bisexual because I looked at his chart. I'm not gonna pull it up tonight, but I get the vibes that he is bisexual. And you know what, y'all? I'm still not turned off. That's how I know I really like him. And what my connection is to him, I'm not really sure. But let me go ahead and find. Let me go ahead and I'm going to let y'all see. My baby daddy. He's my new baby daddy. My new baby father. Behold, feast your eyes. How I pulled an actor, you know, I just went to Hollywood. Is it taking me to the motherfucking website? Like, oh yeah, it is. I just, you know, I went to Hollywood, put on my best dress, and you know, when he looked at me, I was like, because you know he Muslim, so I was like, Assalamu alaikum. I did my best Leo woman impersonation. Hey, daddy. Assalamu alaikum. Baby father number 6. Yes, but he, you know what? He's the final one. He's the final one. Yes. Mashallah. La 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 la. It's them lies. Ooh, mashallah la la la. Shut up. Girl be speaking tongues. He is so fine. Like, and it's not even just the way he looks, it's the way he carries himself. I love the roles that he plays. He is just, he got a wife who is she's really a non-motherfucking factor. She just is irrelevant. Y'all want to see that bitch? Hold on. Let me show you. That bitch is so fucking irrelevant. Like, I wonder if it'll go back. Yeah. Hold on. Look at this bitch. Y'all hear the hate in my voice? I'm hating. Look at this shit. She not even that cute. She just looked like a. She just looked like a regular light skinned girl. She actually looked like an alien. I don't like her. Man, that's how I feel about Lorenz Tate, even though his wife beautiful. She decent. Like, she alright, but she ain't all that. Like, exactly. She just light skinned. Y'all hear the hate in my voice. It's okay. I acknowledge that I'm crunchy. I'm a lot of nerve these days. Lots of audacity. They got lots of audacity. She do look like an alien. Baby, that forehead though, she looks stiff. His wife looked like the ass eating tight. Wait, what happened? I don't know what happened to the. Oh, so she can compete with me. First of all, she can't compete with me. Okay. She can't compete with me, period. Because I don't know. I just feel a spiritual connection to this man. And his son is in my 5th house, so I already know he's gonna be the love of my life. Okay, he's an Aquarius. And that's another thing. That's whew. I really think I'm all jokes aside, y'all. I think this man swings both ways. But you know what? If he's honest with me, actually, I would not mind dating a bisexual guy who was open. Like, if I knew what I was getting myself into. What about y'all? I know a lot of ladies, especially like Black and like Spanish women, don't like that shit. But I'm curious to know what y'all think. She look like she can hold the house down. Well, I mean, she do look homely, so I'm pretty sure she can. Shit, nah. I figured most people would be like, no. Yeah, she can hold the house down. Yes, you're right. She hold the house down while he's spending his money on me in the streets. Too many diseases. Well, truth be told, these straight niggas bringing y'all diseases too. And yeah, she not nothing special. Who's your celeb crush that's bisexual, Lilith? You're on the fence? I don't even know who this lady is to even do a synastry reading on them. And honestly, I don't care because all it's going to do is piss me off. Because it's gonna remind me that he's not in my bed and in between my legs. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Don't bring me shit. Keep it real and we good. Right. You just light skinned. You not beautiful. Exactly. And a lot of these niggas is bisexual. I once had a crush on a bisexual guy. He was super cute. Ooh. Did it go anywhere? This is so funny because this is really me going off about Lorenz Tate. I understand Lorenz Tate is handsome. But it's something about this piece of sexual chocolate that just do it for me. Look at him. He looked like he got look at them big old hands. He got big old hands. He probably got a big old dick. He got a big dick and know how to use it. His dick like, oh, he like his dick like he got one of them big dicks with the veins on the side. Popping. Oh, look at this one, y'all. Look how this and he's sharp. He real sharp right here. It's something about how it hit. You know what I'm saying? He just got that grown man. You know how when grown men, like when they cross their legs, and that's how you know they mean business. I'm like, ooh. Ooh, hey, Professor Ogilvy. Mad too thick for her. Period. He just needs to be honest. Exactly. And I want a man that I can pleasure sexually. Exactly. So, I mean, that's a difference. If you are genuinely bisexual, like I genuinely like to be pleasured by women and men on the side, then, I mean, it's fine. But, nigga, if you gay, just say that, fam. Like, I'm not going to be up here trying to fool la la with no gay nigga. Now, if I were to find out he was gay, that would actually crush me. I would be in mourning. I've never seen Black Mirror before. Wow. I need to check that out. Thanks, Axel. And if we're being honest, there are a lot of niggas on the DL. Yes, the big old veins on the side. I know what I'm talking about. That thick. Ooh. What Kaya say? I need a nigga to some. That dick big is big and long. That's what I like. I had a crush on this man that I found out he was gay. That is heartbreaking. What aspect shows you attract a gay man? Well, you need to look at what Uranus is doing in your chart. I tend to find a lot of Aquarius South Node women attract a lot of gay men too. Maybe even Aquarius North Nodes, but like women who could have like maybe Venus in opposition to Uranus, Venus square Uranus, Mars square Uranus, maybe even Mars conjunct Uranus, stuff like that. Or Mars and Cancer is another big one. Whenever I see women with that Mars and Cancer, I'm like, girl, you done fucked you one of the girls. Let me see if I can find another one of his pictures for you guys so we can do another close up. I really be fantasizing about him, y'all. Like, I don't think y'all really understand how deep and personal this relationship, like this love affair is that I have going on. This picture not even big enough. This is like a very serious situation. We've been getting very serious lately, and I think it's time we're going to be taking things to the next level very, very soon. I feel it. Very soon. Very soon. Y'all want to hear the way? No, I can't play the video because if I, you know how YouTube do. You start playing videos and niggas be copyrighting shit. I just feel like at a certain point, Daddy's home for me. Big Sean's dick Big Sean do like he got a big dick because he's so little. It'd be like the real little niggas with them big old dicks. Probably says you worse than me. I know I got a problem. I got a problem. I know I do. I know I do. I know I'm delusional. I know I got a problem. I'm aware, but you know, a girl can dream, can't she? Look, right? He looking at me like he know I'm the one. Look how he looking. Look how Big Daddy looking like. Hey, baby. As soon as you wrap up that live, your ass better get in this bed. I'm like, yes, Daddy. Wait, you said, wait, time out. Big Sean made Janae Ayako come 9 times? That's a lot. Yeah, I will say the biggest dick that I've ever had was from a skinny nigga. He was so skinny, and I was so taken aback because of how skinny he was when he put his pants down. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, that is kind of staring at him. He kind of eagerly. Did you say eagerly? Listen, he's not my traditional standard of fine. I just like his, like, I think it's a combination of things, as I was saying before. His screen presence, the way he carries himself, he just has this kind of regal, I don't know, regalness about him that I just really like, that hyper masculine type shit. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta get a nigga with a gut too. Yeah, I'm straight on that. Cause I mean, I ain't never had no gut, but I've always been somebody who's had enough like juice. Like I've always been like a thicker girl. I don't need no. I can do without the big niggas. I've never been in the big niggas. Them codeine bellies. So you like them Gucci man bellies. Pisces will set a gut. No thanks. I'm with you, girl. I'm with you, baby. I can't do no good. Not that, just a good. I don't like men with guts. It makes me think you pregnant. And I don't find pregnant women attractive. Not sexually. My ex was into anime and video games. Dick was fire. Smooth skin, bedroom eyes. You can rub your clit on the gut. Sound like you know a lot, Lilith. I can't do no good. I just can't do no big nigga. And then you sweating all over me in the bed. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Now, I will say they are comfortable to snuggle with, but, you know, because whenever I was snuggle with skinny niggas, it just felt like you laying on a pile of remote controls, you know? Feel like you laying on a hanger or something. It's very uncomfortable trying to cuddle with a skinny niggas don't never like to eat. So when I was in my phase, my earlier days when I was younger, and I used to try to be sexy and cute and like I'm gonna do whatever he on. These niggas, all they do is smoke weed all day and don't eat. And you know, big girl be like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Bitch, I'm hungry. So at least, like, okay, if we're being honest, when you dealing with big niggas, they got snacks. They gonna fuck you. They gonna pipe you down. And when they work up a sweat, they would like to replenish their strength with honey buns and snacks and food. And you know, cool. You know, that's pretty cool. Shawty got ass the other day. Big niggas handle home now. I never met a broke bitch. I mean, that's true. You gotta have money to get that big. So, and that's how they operated. That was the mind of thought in Africa. Even when it comes to women, like you're more voluptuous, you're bigger, you clearly got money, you got access to something we don't. Niggas is out here dying and starving, and your fat ass out here just snacking. Like you got money, so I can see that appeal. I can see that appeal. Yes, I could never. It's one thing to fuck with like a big nigga. It may not be my preference, but any nigga who built like Tim Norman, I love y'all family. But if y'all bring home a nigga that look like Tim Norman, I'm judging the fuck out of you, bro. Like, what are you doing with this big booty bitch? Sis, like, why can't if you was into bitches, just say that, girl. Girl, if you liked it, the brat, just say that. The fuck. You bring home this big booty ass nigga. Shouty got ass for days. Look at that ass. Her mama made. Nobody want that. The fuck? That's a completely different story. Men are not supposed to be built like bad bitches with Brazilian butt lifts. That's not right. That's not right. That's not what Martin Luther King died for. I put this on the map. You stupid. Leave her son with a little codeine belly. I try a big nigga for once so I can talk or so I can sex talk. Come on, big daddy. I don't know. That just makes me a little uncomfortable. I don't know. That's just a lot of pressure. Like I said, child, I already got enough weight I'm dealing with. I don't need no big nigga. We just rubbing together. That's just too much for me. Mars and Aries says no goods for me. Right. I bet boys saying laying on my pancakes. What? Oh, laying on your it feel like some remote controls. Big dude gonna cook. And they all know how to cook breakfast. Shit. A fat nigga gonna cook some breakfast. It don't matter what time of day it is. Big Pun. That was a different level. I could see you saying somebody like I don't know some other big nigga, but that was just big and nasty and sloppy. Well, God bless the dead, but Big Pun looked like he stank. Big Pun looked like when he lift up that third stomach that it just be maggots crawling out of it, and last week's lunch it just. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. You like big women? Just I can get it. Just Scott is fine. Like that nigga shaped like he is shaped like a lunch lady. I can't deal with a skinny nigga if he got a big dick, but I just don't want to lay up with you. You know, I need you to go ahead and go put it in my gut and then lay on your side of the bed. Put it in my ribs and then go ahead and scoot over. That's not your regimen. Yeah, I don't like men with titties either. I'm so glad we got made to represent us tall women. Okay, gang, gang, 5'9", team 5'9". Like, that's another thing I can't deal with. It's not negotiable. If you are, even if you my height, I'm gonna side eye you. I do not do short niggas. There's nothing worse than a short nigga nothing will piss me off like being approached by a short nigga, a petite nigga, and they always have the audacity to do it. The audacity. Hey, how you doing? Sir, are you lost? Where are your parents? The fuck? I'm not interested in being your chaperone. It's the fact that I can see Tim in the sun. Tim in the sundress would be a bad bitch. That would be a bad bitch. Yes, I remember that when Joan dated curvy hip Marcus. Yes. Big Pun beat his wife. Fuck him. Oh yeah, he did. How you let that big ass nigga whoop your ass? Like, cause never. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. God told me to bring it back a little bit. Like Taylor said, we both right. What we finna do? Belly dance. My Virgo moon jumping out. I know I'm being real. I'm real picky, very specific about what I like. My Sag boyfriend was a big guy. It limited oppositions. Really? See, he probably smelled like Oscar Mayer wieners. Yuck. Virgo moons are the shit. Big niggas hold they weight. They can't play ball though. Them niggas be fouling like a mug. Have y'all seen big niggas trying to play basketball? The big niggas trying to play basketball with the skinny niggas, and they can't keep up with them physically, so they just be grabbing them niggas. Like, bruh, that is a foul. The fuck is you doing? Oh, it's kind of funny to watch. Big dicks are scary. Why? Some men have big dicks and can't fuck. That is true. Short men do have, yes, the short man complex, Napoleon complex, yes. Biggie's so ugly. I'm sorry. He was funny looking. Very. You 5'9"? I mean, it's below average for a man. 5'9". It ain't like it's still, you can still hold your head up high though if you're 5'9" in a man. Now, Tory Lanez, on the other hand, like, had you came in the chat talking about something like, oh, I'm 5'2". I'm 5'2", but I want you. Like, that's a different story. That's embarrassing. I'ma laugh in your face, like, I know I said it's rude to laugh in somebody's face, but that's the only time you can laugh in a person's face. Like a little short ass nigga. Only like if you're short and a short nigga approach you, then bitch, you better not laugh. But my big ass, I'm 5'9". Like if a short nigga comes and approaches me, I will tilt my head back and laugh. Like, ah! Just like that. In his face. Any man shorter than 5'10", yeah. I wonder how he bagged Faith Evans. It's got to be money, personality. Your personality better be shining. Faith said, ew, she ate Biggie's booty? Oh, that stank. Oh, that's a lot of ass. That's a lot of ass. Ooh, that's a lot of booty to eat. Ooh, and he was so big, he probably couldn't even wipe good. Girl, you eating his ass? They don't give a fuck about nothing. Ooh, that was embarrassing. I would have took that to the grave. Jesus. You'll post it up and bust that ass. How tall are you, Lilith? I still can't get over that. That made my chest hurt. She ate that nigga ass? Yeah, ew, NW, that's nasty. Ugh. He just, ugh. Biggie gonna be standing over. Oh, I'm a fellow Virgo moon, Biggie. And when listen, you understand. You understand. Because some things I can go my whole life without visualizing. And Lil' Kim probably ate his booty too. She is in love with that man. Biggie is he was a Virgo moon, absolutely. Yep. I'm trying to see okay, let me show y'all a big nigga that I thought was cute though. Here is a big nigga that like he is a respectable, acceptable big nigga. What that nigga name is? Hold on. Stop. Wait a minute. You know, all in it. Y'all know who I'm talking about too. Yeah, Jamal Woolard. In the barbershop movie, he was pretty decent. He like he was a decent, and you know what? He big and tall. I don't like that facial expression he got right there, so we gonna skip it. Like right here, like he was a decent looking big nigga. Even right here, it's like okay, bigums, okay. Not a respectable, acceptable. Yeah. Well, that Virgo moon and men could deal with men trying to build their perfect woman. Even when you think about what he did with Lil' Kim, like he takes women and he molds them, and he takes on women as like fixer upper projects. So hell yeah, he was controlling. But see, like, yeah, this is decent, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily look at him and be like, oh, he's sexy. Like, he's not, but I mean, it's like, okay, whatever. I guess. Decent. Oh yeah, Jason Momoa or whatever his name is. He's cute. He does look like he can bark, man. He look like he be throwing it down on the grill. I don't like overweight men, sorry. I understand. I like skinny, ugly niggas with money. Like, look, you like Lil Baby? Hold on. Lil Baby look retarded. Lil Baby look a little slow. Lil Baby look like he been kept back a couple times. Like he's short but shouty. That nigga look like he bite. Look at him. Just look at him. Look at him. Look at that mouth. Ooh, look at it. Ew. Look at this right here. Look at this. Like his mouth look like Rufus. Nigga mo rat, nigga mo rat. He look like he will bite the shit out your ass. I just saw that comment. He couldn't even fix up himself though. No offense. Oh wait. Listen, that nigga look like he would do some damage with them two fronts right here. Woo, baby. I wouldn't want to make him mad. Yeah, he do like he bark too. Bark and bite. Look at him. He just look slow. He looks slow. He is Sagittarius too. This is a really good example of Sagittarius, man. And his baby mama Jada is a Libra. Hence, case in point, this nigga won't stop cheating. She looks stupid. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm trying to see who else do I think. Oh, of course, I got to pull up my other baby daddy. But he and I are kind of on rocky ground right now. Shaky ground. He's been trying to keep the relationship together. I've been reconsidering some things, especially after I met my new man. Big Crit, he is a legend. We fell in love in like 2012, 2013, and ever since then, it's just our relationship has flourished. Like I said, we hit a rough spot, but I just need some time to figure out where I want to be, basically, is where we're at with this. He's my man, too. He's a rapper from Mississippi, y'all. If y'all don't know him, y'all please listen to his music. Aside from Andre 3000, he's the best rapper I've ever heard in my life. And I'm not even like trying to be funny or exaggerate. Like in my life, he's a better rapper than Jay-Z to me. Like I feel like when it's all said and done and his legacy is wrapped up, if you ask me, he's a better rapper. Oh, look, he look good right here. See, I like men like this. He's medium. He's not too big. He's not too small. Got nice tats. He look like he give you a nice big ass hug. Look, look at that face. Ooh, and I like when niggas be having these little, what is this, crunchy shit in their top. I guess it's BDBs, naps. I like nappy headed ass niggas. I like that. That shit look good. He looks toxic. And he a Virgo too, y'all. Y'all know I like me some Virgo men. M-I, cricket letter, I, cricket letter, I. Yes, Queen Naja and Clarence. That's that Libra and Sag combo once again. And I mean, ain't nobody said he's cheated on her, but I just have a feeling he probably has. Yes, skinny niggas are easy to ride. E56. What's his Mars? He's a Capricorn Mars. Yes, I like that. 1999 with Lloyd. He is underrated. See, look at these little naps. His naps he look better with his naps than he do with his braids. Look at him. He look like a just sexy lion. You know who he look like right here? He look like Kovu. Did y'all see Lion King 2? I know sequels typically suck, but he looked like Kovu from the Lion King. That dark-skinned ass lion that they got mad at because they was racist as hell. They was some racist ass lions and they ain't want Kovu trying to come and fuck with the Pride Lands. He probably does. I have to go back and look at his chart. He probably does have Leo placements. Sky. Sarabi. I don't know who these females are, but they better not be associated with my nigga, though. I'm real territorial about my niggas. Look at bae. Look at, see, and this is something else that's very important, guys. You see this? He's not missing any teeth. They're all there. His teeth are there. And they're straight. And they're shiny and sparkly. He brushes them clearly. You like King Von look like a dyke. He look like a stud to me. Let's look up King Von. King Von look like a stud to me. I could never he's not ugly, but he always looked like a bitch to me. So I just be like, you're a girl. Hey girl. They say he a killer though, honey. But I'm like, look, ma'am, I don't want no parts. Look, ma'am, I heard you was a thug girl. Look, that may be a little bit too thug nasty for me. But he look like a little lady. A little bit. He got a nice smile too, though. I will say King Von does have a really nice smile. Lloyd Avery. Lloyd Avery. Who is that? Could you jog my memory? King Von ugly. He's not ugly. It's just something about him that I just never really did it for me. King Von a Leo, he is. Oh, interesting. He got a big ass mouth. He probably eats some good coochie. I know he was with Asian Doll for a minute. Y'all know who ugly though that I don't understand why people like him? G Herbo. Look at this. Look at this booty head ass nigga. His head shaped like the last piece of bread in a loaf. Look at that. Like the booty piece of bread that you skip over to get the other slices. Look. Look at the circumference. Swervo, his head look big as hell. Booty head ass nigga. Look at this nigga. Look at this. That shit is weird. And then even his face, like he is not attractive. He look like he is one of those niggas like they may look all right because they got money, or maybe that's the appeal, I'm guessing, but I don't mind the thug, but after a certain point, probably because I'm older, to be honest, after a certain point, I'm like, look, sir, I got a kid. I ain't got time for this. So if you a little bit too committed to the lifestyle, that's where we part ways. Now, Lil Bibby, he look like a little baby right here. And Lil Bibby, ooh, he looked like a baby for a long time. But I will say, I always thought Lil Bibby was cute. Let me find another picture because that boy look like a child right there. Lil Bibby always had a baby face. Like right here, he looked better right here. Lil Bibby is like, this is like my old type. I used to always go for niggas who look like this, like the little light skin type. But he's cute, like in his more mature look. Like all this shit right here is like, okay, you're giving me my little brother kind of tea, and it's kind of weird. Done he could in his voice so deep. You think wait, first of all, NLE Chopper is a minor. That nigga is 17, so we don't discuss children on this show. Get somebody in a rank session. What is that, like roasting? The fact his voice, yeah, his voice don't look like he looked like this. Even when he looked like this, his voice, Bibby voice is deep as hell. Like the nigga sound like Trey the Truth, and his voice is like, and when you see him, you be like, wait a minute, huh? That don't even make, and he had cancer. I can't deal with cancer, man. I already got a cancer south node, so stay the fuck away from me. Who said they don't do dark butts? Who? Bibby said that? That's what Bibby said, he don't do dark butts? I know Bibby ain't say that. Oh, you a Cancer? Oh, I just have to stay away from y'all. Like romantically, I'll be friends with a Cancer man, but I feel like romantically, Cancer men bring out the worst in me. And y'all know I always talk about that synastry component. I already got a Cancer south node that I'm trying to get away from. Them niggas be pulling me back in. It's too much. It's too much. And just with me being a Sag, it just doesn't really mesh well. Like I find Cancer men want a lot more time and attention and care than I'm willing to actually give. I don't like that. I don't like that. Unless they got other shit in their chart to balance it out. But like dark sided Cancer men, I now that I think about it, I don't really care for water sign men. Like when it comes to dating, you know, maybe Scorpio, I don't know, maybe even not, because Yeah, actually, it's all water sign men. I gotta stay away from water, man. Bibby said it. I gotta go see this. Wow, he said he gonna stay away from dark butts. First of all, okay, now he ain't even that cute no more. He talking about he gonna stay. Look at it. Let's roast his ass. First of all, how you look young and old at the same time? Look at you, bitch. Talking about some dark butts. You need to worry about the dark circles under your eyes. You too young to be living that hard. Look at this. You ain't even all of that. Talking about somebody a dark butt. He got a lot of nerve. You got a lot of nerve. Looking like a thumb and an elbow. He said the mouse. The mouse is doing it for you. He do look, yes, he do look young and old. The fuck? I don't like that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. He said it 9 years ago. Don't try to put it in the context now. He is under persecution. Don't try to come in and slide in the context and make it nuanced. Fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck if he said it 9 years ago or 19 years ago. If you ever said some stupid shit like that, bitches, fuck you. Talk about some you don't like no dark butts. Boy. Okay, let me go ahead and just dismiss him from the chat because he's not worthy. I did not know he said that. I really appreciate you bringing that up because I will forever look at him differently now. Let's hurry up and just let's look up a nigga that we can laugh at. Who think Moneybag Yo look good? He's a Libra, by the way. We don't claim Scorpios as water signs. They evil as hell. They just want to fucking do evil shit. Oh my God. I do like what I do like about water sign. Well, really, Pisces niggas can go to hell. But what I do appreciate about Cancer men is that because they are so in tune, kind of the same thing with Libra men. They are very in tune with the wants and needs of women. They can be really big, like romance. You know, they're really big on like romance and stuff. They'll wine and dine you and do stuff that they know that you'll like. But they could be womanizers because they feel like they think they know women so well. And Cancer men can be cheap as hell. YG ugly. YG is ugly. Love my dark butts. Get the coconut oil, period. Wait, he got a receipt and chin. Little say he got a receipt and chin. His dick print. Whose dick print? He got a dick print? This man right here? YG look like he don't. He probably don't wash his ass. He probably don't even wipe. YG fine. YG is a colorist bitch. Okay. Somebody said Dave East. Let's go look up this fine piece of creature. Now that's a good looking man. Ha! Dave Chappelle. Okay, Davies. Ooh, Lyle. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, fellas, who y'all want me to pull up? Who y'all want me to? Who y'all want to see, fellas? Who y'all think look good? John B do look good. Yeah, that's that Gemini shit. You said I don't want to go to jail. YG look like a stupid high school. Look, you said he just okay, he could do without. Look, I like these braids right here, whatever these is, the little plaits with the zigzags. He can miss me with this. Miss me with the cornrows, babe. Okay, you can take these down. Go back to your hairstylist Oh, he looked like a thug right here. Ooh, I like that. Mm. Ooh, I'm feeling my insides is kind of tingly right now. I don't even know how to like. Oh, look, just look. Oh, look. Look at this. Look at this, fellas. It connects. You see this? This is y'all in on a secret. It's okay. I won't charge y'all this time, but like, okay, this is a little shady area here, but still, for the most part, this is full coverage. This is what women look for when we see beards that connect all the way around, where you can trim and groom it to perfection. This is what we like. This is kind of scraggly. He got a little dry spot right here. This is a little patch area, but it's okay. This is before he got his hair cut. We're not going to judge him on his worst day. Let's go back to this. Like he will fight a bitch and beat her brother up. As long as you beat me up in the bedroom, baby. Felicia Rashad, okay, oh yeah, and that's a woman who aged so gracefully. I don't even know if I'm spelling her name right. Okay. She aged so gracefully, and she was bad as hell during the Cosby Show. Look at her. That was a good looking woman. I mean, she still looks good. But now she just gives me granny auntie vibes. But like back in the day, I'm like Claire Huxtable. Ooh. She was fine. Agreed. She was a baddie back in the day. Look at her. That was a good looking woman. All my celeb men are old or dead now. The Menace to Society, the Dark Skin. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I don't mean to cut Felicia Rashad short. But let's find the Menace to Society nigga. Cause he was only Kane. He was only in one movie. And he still look good to this day. To this day. That nigga still fine. Look at he done got a little older. You could tell he got it, but he still look pretty good. He's aged well. He's aged incredibly well. He must be a Virgo or a Leo. Them Virgos and Leos will age really well. But look at this. Ooh. Even just watching this, I just wanted to. I can't even put it into words, sugar. I can't put it into words. That man looks so goddamn good. She is so regal. Felicia Rashad is very regal. Pam Grier. Okay. Virgo man be so fine. I never met an ugly one. And Tika Sumter. Okay. We're gonna do Pam Grier and Tika Sumter. Pam Grier. That's that lady who used to do those what you call it movies from back in the day. Oh wow, okay, this is her now. Okay, God bless. Then wait, didn't she die? Wait, why I keep finding her? She actually looked like Meg the Stallion right here. Wait, did you say no, just her pussy? What? Come on, Pam Grier. Y'all like older women. Megan Thee Stallion's Leo energy got her fucking with ugly short people. I don't know what it is why Leah's they attracted to people who are ugly. You might be on to something. Look at that body. She wasn't necessarily one of my crushes growing up. I mean, honestly, I didn't watch a lot of those black exploitation films growing up, but I mean, I will give a lady her pop. She was, I mean, she was a solid woman. I'm like, okay, ma'am. You like older women because you got an old, so you must got a lot of Capricorn energy. Yeah, chart. Please do tell. Or you got like a Capricorn Venus or some shit. Who's that? Who? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Y'all gonna judge me, but y'all better not judge me. What's that daddy from Greenleaf? That's a good looking ass old man. Pastor Greenleaf. I'm like, first of all, Pastor Greenleaf could get this fucking work. And that's on period. Because I've always liked him as an actor. Because he's played in a lot of shit. Pastor Greenleaf could get this sanctified cat. And that's on what? Period. Keith David Bishop, yes. Bishop, I'm like, I done seen him in a lot of stuff over the years. And I've always thought it was just something about him. It was always something about him that just looked good to me that I just always liked. He's just a handsome. I don't like him without his mustache, but he's a handsome older man. Look at Big Daddy. Look at him. Look at Papa. Papa said, "Come get back in the bed." This a beer belly I'll tolerate, I guess, as long as he give me his credit card afterwards. I'm sorry, baby. Did you say Offset used to be fine as a mud? Kiki, we finna put you in time the fuck out. You've gone too far. Nah, his head. Nah, that's wrong. Look at his head. He definitely looks better older than he did younger. He definitely looked better younger. I mean, older than he did younger. Right? The head looked like I don't know, like a blow pop after you done bit that motherfucker right before you get to the gum center. I don't like that. Look at that shit. Ooh-wee. So we're just gonna move along, but he is a handsome old man now. Now I'm like, now this is when I say I'm looking for a sugar daddy who's gonna give me his money. That's what I want. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. Quavo. I used to have a big crush on Quavo till I realized Quavo kind of a lame ass nigga, y'all. And I hate to admit it, but especially because they from down, well, technically Gwinnett is a long ways away from here. Like, but they still in like that. Wait, is these niggas kissing in real life? That's Photoshop. It's gotta be Photoshop. I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm not gonna lie, I did like crush on him. And now he with Sweetie, and I'm just like, she's a beautiful girl. I'm not even gonna lie. She is fine as hell, but it's just disappointing because he was one of my like my men's back in the day. Cause y'all know I'm a huge Migos fan. Trapping out the house with them boys on the windows. Trapping out the house with them boys on the windows. Trapped out the bando. Trapped out the bando. Look at Offset looking like the ugly piece of shit he is. He's so ugly. And Takeoff looked like he eat crayons. Look at him. Look like he just snacking on a Crayola pack. Devontae Swing. Okay, hold on. Let's stop what we're doing. It's an emergency, guys. It's an emergency. Devontae. I need ladies. This is the finest man I've ever laid eyes on in my fucking life. Back, look at how look how he look now. Look at this. God, that is sad. But we're not gonna focus on that. We're gonna focus on the positive. Back in the day, let me tell you something. When I say he could have got this work, you heard me? When I say this man, I would have turned him every which way except loose. This look a little zesty. This is a little questionable. I'm not really understanding. I need somebody to help me make sense of this. Sweetie, okay, I thought I was the only one who caught that. Sweetie tries too hard to be ghetto. I have this theory that Sweetie is not, she's not a hood rat. Sweetie is not a hood rat. She tries very, very, very hard. Like, I'm a iced out bitch. I'm a selfie. Like, girl, please. Like, you're just put it on ice. Just pack it up, girl. Pack it up. And then Quavo hopped on somebody's internet today talking about how if he told Sweetie to punch academic, she would do. Nigga, you and your whitewashed Hollywood bitch, sit the fuck down. Like, it's not that serious. Y'all want her to be a ghetto hood bird so bad, and that's not her. But can somebody help me make sense of this? Why he got this picture? Why he take a picture like this? That is very strange and weird. Now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of his pictures from the 90s were very questionable, very zesty. Wow! Look at this. Wow! Hey, Danny. I heard he was crazy, though. Now, this is a nigga that'll fuck you good and beat your ass. Look at him. He look like he ready to beat your ass. That's him laying in bed, like, look, or you laying in bed, he's standing over you and just looking at you like, bitch, if you don't give me some motherfucking pussy, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Yeah, I can do a synastry between Quavo and Sweetie. I will. Quavios. Yes, I got y'all on the Quavo and Sweetie. Sweetie do look like she smell good. I want to see her titties. Is that weird? Y'all never think that about? Okay. I want to see her titties though. So if a sex tape came out, I would like, I wouldn't even be looking at Quavo. I would just be looking at her. Like, I would like to see how she fuck. But that's just how my mind works. Right. Be yourself. You said Kenneth from Waiting to Exhale. Okay. Yes, that nigga look crazy as hell. You said Morris Chestnut can have his way with you. Have your way with me. Okay, this is the last one. Kenneth. And I'm going to go, y'all, because between I got to pee and I got a long day tomorrow. Tomorrow, my brother's birthday. My little brother. Yes, he's a Libra, but he's annoying. Oh, Jesus, not Kenneth Petty. What? Kenneth Waiting to Exhale. Who you talking about? Child. Which one was he? Was this him? Because if so, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with this. Okay, I'm gonna do one more because I don't even like what's up with this. Quincy look like he been Omar Epps, he's another disappointing one because he was fine back in the day. He did not age well. He looked bloated. Tiana Taylor, okay. Let's do Tiana. Tiana Taylor, another one. I would fuck Tiana Taylor. Like I would fuck Tiana Taylor. Period. Like I want to know what it's hitting. Like I'm dying to know. I just want to dip. I just want to take a little splash in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Look at that. And I seen her performances when she be like grinding and twerking on folks. And it made my private parts feel kind of tingly. She would put in work with a strap. She would be the nigga, Bumper Robertson. Look at her. Look at her. She's so fine. Her daughter is so adorable. I love their relationship. It's so cute. But Tiana? Yeah, I'm with all that. If y'all see, I don't know if y'all seen that video she did with Kalani. If you haven't, you're welcome. You know, go grab your Vaseline or your shower head, whatever works, and just watch it. Junie is adorable. She's so sweet. Bumper. Who the fuck is Bumper? Let me pull up to your bumper, baby. Maybe I know him if I see him. Oh, that's that nigga who was in all the film. Ooh, he don't look good now. I mean, I guess he look all right. But honestly, I remember seeing him back in the day because he was one of those 90s dudes, like who was like the quintessential love interest. Like he was like the heartthrob from the 90s. He wasn't my favorite like 90s heartthrob, but you know, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I guess he was handsome. Whatever this nigga name is, he was fine. I guess he was in Juice too, right? Somebody else named him earlier. He looked real zesty right here. Light skin chocolate, Raheem St. Darnell. Oh, y'all see Santana? That's so sad he got killed. R.I.P. my nigga. I said it like I know him. Who is this motherfucker right here? Let's figure who this is Bumper Robinson? Right here. This is Bumper. Now Bumper look, he was really handsome right here. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Bumper was cute right here. Bumper was really cute right here. Y'all, oh my God, I did not know this was him. Bumper was so handsome. When I was younger, he used to be on Sister Sister and all that stuff. I used to have such a big crush on him. So, okay, I'll take it back. As a like a teen star or whatever, like I remember, you know, being attracted to Bumper, but let me see. Yeah, back in the day, he was handsome. He was real cute. Oh, look at baby Bumper. Okay, nigga. We get it. All right. All right, y'all. So it's about that time. I had so much fun with y'all. I feel like I'm at a big party and I love y'all so much. So y'all have a good one. I'm going to holler at y'all later. I'm going to go ahead and lay it on down. Yeah, and I'll catch y'all on the next live. Love you. Good night. Bye.